is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I'm Brayathorn. How you doing? Oh, cool. Thanks, Google. I guess I'll log in again. Hey, everybody. I hope y'all are doing great this evening on this lovely Sunday. Hope you enjoyed your weekend, because your weekend is ending and your week is just beginning. And I hope it's a great one. Thank you for spending the beginning of your week with me. I hope it benefits you in some way in terms of relaxing right before you got to go in and get to the grind if you're a Monday through Friday type. Either way, happy to have y'all here. Was a card show this weekend. It is this coming Saturday. It is in 6 days. Thanks for keeping track of what I'm up to, though. I appreciate that. Means a lot to me. I hope everybody's doing great, though. Natty, welcome in. Blue Zionic Wolf, it's going well. How are you? Not Jaspers, welcome. We are... Yeah, well... Might have overdone it just a little bit. Bone Shock, welcome. Okay, so do y'all remember when I was like, oh man, I can't believe I didn't order any Ninja Spinner. So other people, like other Pokemon people have it and I don't have it yet. So I ordered a couple boxes of the Japanese set. Ninja Spinner is going to be after Perfect Order, which is, I'm getting my box of Perfect Order tomorrow, my booster box tomorrow, Perfect Order. But the full launch date is not till the 27th, I think. But yeah, so remember how I said that, and I was like, I'll order a couple boxes, so I have the new set. There's some really cool cards in there, and I like Greninja, and Greninja's like the main attraction there, main draw, the main chase so far. That can change, honestly. It just depends on what people really want. Mega Dragonite is supposed to be the big chase of Ascended Heroes, but there was a Gengar, so sorry, Dragonite. Anyways, so I got a box, and this was apparently just before the Thursday stream, because when Ari came home, she was like, hey, did you get your package? And I was like, what? So I've ordered two other boxes of this. That wouldn't be a big deal, but four is a lot. 4 is a lot. 5 would be insane. Tee hee hee. Okay, well, it is what it is. Brave suggestion for you. Okay. It's Exiled Wolf was. Oh, okay. From Exiled to Blue Zionic. That sounds like an upgrade. You know how you talk about playing the games and doing Nuzlocks and stuff? You ever heard of Poke MMO? I have not, actually. Well, I might have heard of it, but I've never played it. It does ring a bell. There was one thing I was talking about before, though, which was like, all I just have Japanese and Chinese product. And I wanted to get my hands on more Ascended Heroes. And like, I have a lot of the commons, uncommons, all that stuff, but there are so many good cards in that set. Well, I got this. This has a few packs. This is 5 packs in it, so that's something. This is the deluxe pin collection. We'll open that tonight. It's got three starters. It's got the 3 starters for Legend ZA. Oh snap! Oh snap! Hold up. Chanalo Cerberus just dropped a tier 1 sub. Let's go, nerds! Thank you for your support. How's it going? I've been playing it. It's really fun. I might do a co-op Nuzlocke run with a friend sometime soon. It'll be like actual co-op because it's multiplayer Pokemon. That's pretty cool, actually. How long has that been around? So I knew I had this coming in. It's 5 packs, Ascended Heroes, cool. Still on the never-ending quest for the God Pack, right? Well, I have good news and bad news. Oh, it's been around for years now. I wonder why I haven't seen much content around that. 2017. Yeah, wow. You think that would have like blown up around the pandemic? Going good. Found a new great Chinese food place. Eating it right now. Nice. You have to tell me where that is because that's San Antonio. I go there sometimes. Right? So I have good news and bad news. Bad news first. Remember how I showed that at Walmart there was a seller that was selling that B-Drill EX or B-Drill, the Mega B-Drill, the box that was from like X and Y Evolutions era for like $200 cheaper than you find it on the market. And I purchased that. Well, I guess the seller got the purchase and was like going through their stuff and they're like, oh yeah, I forgot I listed that. Oh wait, this was worth a lot more. They canceled my purchase. So that got canceled. Oh well, I had a deal. I no longer have a deal. I no longer have a B-Drill. That's going to be rough. Maybe that'll be the quest for the card show, but I'm not getting a single. I got to find some packs that'll have B-Drill in it, and they're going to be expensive. So I got to be careful about that. But while I was there... Uh-oh, 30 stream streak. Natty. Natty's streaking on the stream. Watch out. Yeah, womp womp. While I was there, though... So let me give you a quick rundown, actually, of what it's like to buy Ascended Heroes, okay? An ETB with a promo card and 9 packs, the promo card of which I already have 4 of, thank you very much. It's like $130, $120, $130 for 9 packs. However, this box of tins was like $215 on Walmart. This has 10 2-pack tins in it. That is 20 packs. From what I've heard, these tins are like the way to go, like for pull rates. It's crazy. So we'll see. And I guess it makes kind of sense when you think about it, because although I have gotten at least one cracked ETB among the 4 that I've opened of Ascended Heroes, you think about it, if you're Pokemon Company, you might like, okay, this is each ETB, let's put at least 1 full art in there, blah, 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 let's get this and that. These are supposed to be a display of tins where someone grabs a random one. So that's supposedly why, if I'm not mistaken, why the pull rates are different. So we're ripping some Ninja Spinner and Ascended Heroes tonight. I picked up the premium poster collection on Friday for $90. Not sure if that's good. I haven't looked at the market, but my card shop is usually below market. That's cool to know, though, Jasper, that you have a below market card shop near you. This, though, for like $220, $215, whatever it was, with 20 packs is really good. I mean, 2 ETBs would still not be as many as this, and that would be like $250, $260, and that'd be 2 packs less than that. So it's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. It's fine. I wonder if the reason my chat keeps disconnecting on Twitch so much is because of my ad blocker. I'm pretty sure Twitch doesn't like those, so that could be the reason. Yes. Yeah, I've seen some crazy pulls from people that buy the whole case. Yeah, so I'm hoping. I mean, if it works out, we're probably, I mean, when it comes down to it, this looks really big, but this has 20 packs in it. We'll probably do the whole thing tonight. But I also want to do maybe a whole one of these tonight. If not, what I was thinking was I could do, because these are not that expensive for 30 packs. It's really not bad. There's only 5 cards each. Yes, but it's not that expensive for 30 packs. And the hit rates are not like your typical high class box. You guys have seen me open a few of those. Those are just hit after hit after hit. But yeah. But now, as for Perfect Order, I was thinking about it, and I did see PokeRev actually open the Perfect Order ETB, and I got some insane news from that, by the way. Empire of Noise, welcome. What's up? Thanks for getting things started in YouTube chat. YouTube is sleeping right now. I don't know what did my notifications not go out? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. I got some great news out of that. We found out what the promo is. And, it's this. And I just pulled this on Thursday. So like the fact that when I did the pre-release little tournament thing, they give you a choice of ETB or booster box. And I was like, God, I don't know what the promo is, man. I'm probably going to wish I'd gotten one because I'm going to have to spend, like, if you bought an ETB from the pre-release, if you pre-ordered that, it was $50. I don't need to worry about that anymore. Now, of course, this is in Japanese, but I happen to like that. So while I've got you here, let's just admire this thing a little bit more. Such a sick card. So happy I got that. Also, I don't know if you noticed, Natty, but I am pretty much completely caught up with the updates thing. Oops, did not mean to do that. There we go. Yeah, I worked a lot on that. I worked a lot on that. Yes. Man, I gotta tell y'all, Gem Pack Volume 4, the first time I opened one, I got 18 upgrades. 18 upgrades for the Pokédex from that. Craziness. And it has, you know, I got a few more, 7 here, and I have 2 more of those Gem Pack Volume 4s. But of course, the more you open a certain set, the fewer new cards you're gonna get. That's how that goes. But yeah, this Mega Monday though, God, the one where I got the extra Bubby, the other Bulbasaur, yikes. 0-0. There's a few of those. The Battle Partners one was 0 and 0. Oh, are you looking at the total? We're at 869. Nice. Out of 1,025 Pokemon. Not too shabby. I think another thing I'll focus on for the card show this coming weekend is going to be Gen 7. 38 Pokemon missing from Gen 7. So that is, unfortunately, that's Sun and Moon. Yikes, that's craziness. That's expensive stuff, man. Sun and Moon can be very pricey. But there's going to be some sets that are less desirable, like Team Up is expensive. Burning Shadows is expensive. Let's not buy those. But yeah, Shanala, exactly. I got to get Buzzwole. Buzzwole. Yes, and all of those. I honestly, I like the Ultra Beasts. I think they're really cool. Not everyone, I guess not everyone likes them that much, but I don't know. There's a lot of people that do, I imagine. They're very cool. They're beasts. They're Ultra Beasts. Awesome. They sound like Transformers. Anyways. And by the way, this highlighting that you see right here means I've completed a letter. I wonder if there's any other ones that, no, I mean, it would show when I finish them. We're very close on X. What do we need from X? Xurkitree. We need Xurkitree. An Ultra Beast right there. Have you seen the Pokemon 151 Hope? It's a Chinese box. All I know offhand. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yes, I've heard Guzzlord in the enemy. He's just a dude who yells, "Ah!" It's so funny. Fun fact that it's a voice actor who played James, just screaming his lungs out. That's who that was. Yes. It is so funny. That right there was like Pokemon's Ghost Stories moment. That's what that was. I forget what set, but I think there's a Sun and Moon set with a cool Blastoise and Piplup card. Oh, those sets had a lot of good cards though. And they're jumbo packs. Oh, that's fun. Y'all know I love a good mega pack, but I think those are like 20 card packs. I did hear something about that. I'm not sure. Here, hold on. I wonder, I don't know if it's copyright stuff to play these on, but whatever. People do this all the time. Guzzlord is just a guy. The best part is when this like insane Ultra Beast like falls or something. It's like, ah! Beware is the best. If you haven't seen Pokemon Sun and Moon, there were so many years of Pokemon anime, and then Sun and Moon turned all that on its head with the animation style, how much more fluid it was, the art style change. It was so good, actually. I watched it with my kiddo years ago, and yeah, it's really good. It's Sun and Moon was a great sort of series for Pokemon. But Beware was awesome in it. It's not like it's being like Lord or us or just it's not using syllables or sounds from its name like every other Pokemon. It's just hold on. It's just That's all it's doing. That is it. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I appreciate y'all. That was great. Yes. Team Rocket, they were really good in that one, yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff about that series, that part of the series or season or that section, whatever you want to call it, that generation is really, really good. That was like, they changed it up so much and then they kept that style moving forward. So it's very cool. Panther, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you for lurking in both chats. Thank you very much. Jess and James are always so great. They're just so good at being mildly inconvenient. I mean, there's been some times where they put the twerps in a bind, but never fully successful. So I've got so many Pokemon things, man. I got a lot of stuff right now. I think I'm most excited right now about Ninja Spinner. I want to get at least one box done. And what I think I'm gonna do, just for one box, I'm gonna do like a hits only thing, like speed through a bunch of it, but like we'll basically cut out a lot of it to do a full 30 pack thing. I'm not gonna make it just a whole mega pack. I'll do it, I guess, pack by pack, but like it's fine. It's a lot of, it's 30. It's a lot of packs to open. That we're talking about the first world problems. Okay, I know. I'm talking about time-wise and editing-wise, okay? Just to be clear, not that I'm not excited to do it. I just said I am. I just told you I am. Anyways. It just feels a little silly to have all this stuff right before a card show. Because, like, you figure some of the better deals are going to be at the card show, but, like, I got some of these on for a pretty good price. Gentros, what's up? I got lucky and found Pokemon tins and 2-pack Ascended Heroes at my local Walgreens on Friday. Nice. 2 packs of Destined Rivals and Journey Together. Oh, the tins. Nice, nice. Yeah. I was just showing this earlier. Ascended Heroes, baby. At least it's supposed to be. I'm realizing it doesn't say anywhere on it that it's Ascended Heroes. Oh, it says it on the bottom. It says it right there. I'm like, come on. No way. They sent me something else. Feels great finding Pokemon cards at old prices. I know. Grabbed Ascended Heroes ETB from the vending machine today. Nice. Not Jasper's. So what did that run you? The MSRP? If so, that's awesome. $49. That's yep. That's what it should cost. Uh-oh. WX fan just dropped a tier 1 sub. Let's go, nerds. Welcome back to the Swarm. Zoomed out a little too farther. Thank you, sir. Hope you're doing well. I know I said welcome back. You're on a 4-month streak. Yeah. Yeah, we are used to overpaying. I mean, it's just when you collect anything, there's going to be ups and downs. That's just how it goes. Hopefully with them printing, opening printing facility, more printing stuff, capacity here in the U.S., it's going to help with U.S. pricing a lot. I'm good. How are you? Good. We just talked just a bit ago. We just did, WX Fan and I just did a crazy, we did comms for an absolutely crazy best of 3. One of the final ones for this tournament. And it was 2 of the most like ridiculously good players. It was the lower gold bracket finals, meaning whoever won this was going to go on to the upper gold bracket finals. And that's like, yeah. So there's now a 16 terabyte commercially available storage. Now 16 terabyte. No, that's been for a while. I think over 20 is, are you talking about like a hard drive? Yeah. Yeah. That's been for a bit. I have an 18 terabyte, like in that drawer back there that I took out of my PC. Hard drive storage, like spinning disk, mechanical hard drives got ridiculous like a little while ago. And then now those are hard to find too. But yeah, it's just, you only really want those if you need kind of like cold storage in terms of like, I'm going to store large files here that I don't need right now that are also backed up to the cloud and stuff. Yeah, there you go. You're not going to be accessing that data regularly. So, oh, some sort of thin chip. Interesting. Talking about storage, I got myself a SATA 3.0 USB converter. Gonna be opening up my computer tonight or tomorrow morning, grabbing the hard drive out that isn't being able to be mounted by the OS and using it with the converter. I hope that works out. Yeah, sure thing, WX. There you go. Some sort of thin chip. Okay, so I'm guessing it's some kind of new next level 3D NAND storage. It's gonna get bought up by AI companies anyway, so I'm telling you, it's really hard for me to get excited about PC stuff right now. It's just like it's I'm not a billionaire, so it's not for me. Essentially, is the way the market makes you feel. You know, it sucks. But what are you gonna do? I still love technology. It's just rough right now, knowing that like I'm supposed to be the gateway, right? Like for newbies, but the gate is locked and they threw away the key for now. So we'll have to wait until it's open for business again. There's so much strategy to TCG. I'm loving learning it. It is very cool. Yeah. The Superior deck that I played was pretty cool, and it relied on this. Oh, did I not put these? Oh, I haven't counted these. I didn't count these ones from the show. I have a Superior in here, and I don't have one in the Pokédex, so I need to put that stamped one from the pre-release thing in there. Yo, what's going on, Steve? How's it going? You all right? I'm all right. I'm getting on, for sure. I have been working on something, and I forgot what I was talking about before. Probably being upset about computers. WX, don't let me shut you down, though. That is exciting. And, I mean, it's like... It's exciting. It's more exciting when you think that we'll be able to get it. Hopefully that whole industry gets regulated soon. Perhaps sometime after November. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Let's hope. Y'all don't understand, but that is actually a thing that needs to happen. Like yesterday. Like a year ago. That brought us to where we are now. There's a lack of regulation. So apparently it's supposed to be stupid expensive. Well, it'll be right at home in this market. AI companies need to chill. The problem is it's all a race to them. They're not stopping to think like, hey, should we do this? Should we do that? They're just like, we can do this, so we're doing it. That's it. Any cards in Ninja Spinner you're hoping to get? I haven't seen any of the cards. Okay, well, y'all know how I like the sets of 3, right? That's why I'm chasing in Mega Evolution. Maybe it's a good thing to have 5 of these boxes because Froakie, Frogadier, and Greninja have a matching set. I want it. Kind of upset that they have that, but I want it. Steve, I hope you're doing well too, buddy. By the way. Apparently OpenAI could lose about 16 billion this year. That's okay. They'll take it from taxpayer money. I saw something about that on TikTok. Yeah, they're just going to come crawling to the government and be like, hey, give us more taxpayer money, please, in subsidies and in bailouts and stuff. And I mean, you know how the tech bros are getting along on Capitol Hill these days. They're getting along pretty good. They got a lot of friends in there. So, and understand this. I mean, this is not a left or right thing. They've got AI is buying up everybody in there. It's not red or blue to them. It's all green. And I don't mean like in an environmental sense. That could all just be burned for all they care. It sucks. This is not me getting political. This is just a reality thing about the tech industry, which, hey, by the way, I talk about that sometimes. Is all the campaign funding on both sides, lobbying, all of that. It is just unchecked, and AI and big tech is 100% in there. So if they don't win, though, if whoever their people are don't win, whatever side they're on, it doesn't matter. We can hope for regulation, and that can slow things down and maybe help out a little bit. And this is not anything just for the U.S. market either, for the U.S. economy. It is the global market that is suffering under this unchecked sort of passing around of money and buying up of all goods. It's pretty bad. Oh, I get you, mate. You know, I keep an eye on American stuff. Yeah. So from someone that doesn't know anything about AI, besides making videos of cats working at McDonald's, what are these companies doing? I wish it was just that. Not Jaspers. I wish it was just that. Just there's companies like Palantir. There's There are certain things that are not really being made very apparent to us with transparency, but certain things in terms of surveillance and just all basically the military is putting a lot of money into AI. I don't know why they would be doing that. Just a lot of stuff that's a little bit concerning. I would rather have the cat videos of them working at McDonald's. I'd rather have that. And my concern isn't because the AI would be too good or anything. It's because it would be probably not as good as they're anticipating, yet still be given. I don't know. I'm not an expert on this stuff. You really shouldn't listen to me on it because it's not my focus. When I'm talking about this, mostly in terms of my purview, it's the hardware industry and how that's being affected. There are a lot more knowledgeable people when it comes to the development and implementation of AI. It's not my forte. I remember thinking there was a TV show I was going to annoy Bray about. Then I forgot what it was, but I remember just now. So here go. Okay, you got it. You're welcome to do so, Steve. Seems like a shady industry for sure. Yeah. And I mean, there are people who want to make good stuff. Just like every industry, there are good apples and bad apples. About those bad apples, though. Anyway, let me open up the forum, see if anybody's filled it out. And that's a no. No one has filled out the form. Okay. That means I get to rip Pokemon cards. You know, it used to be that I would only rip packs after I helped somebody out as like a little reward thing. This would be a real boring stream if I kept that rule. Life on Mars, the Brit version. The US remake gets silly. Steve, are you saying that Brits can't get silly? I've watched a lot of Doctor Who. Like a lot. You know what I've been hearing a lot about is actually Project Hail Mary. I've heard a lot of chatter about that on Twitter. I might need to check that out. It looks pretty cool. There's something else I wanted to talk about. Before we rip any Pokemon packs, don't leave me, please. I'm still talking about stuff that is kind of related to Pokemon. So for the card show on Saturday, I'm still trying to up my game in terms of my setup for IRL streaming. And I certainly do enjoy gear, so... what's up? Human VT, you need to add Phoenix Micro Center in your form. Sure, I'll do that right now. There you go. It's done. But what's up, Human VT? How's it going? It should be in there now. No problem. Never was a fan of Lifeline. Interesting. Okay, 2 reasons. John Sim as a Brit policeman that gets hit in a traffic accident, wakes up as a policeman in the 70s. Is he dead? Nakoma time traveling's really good if you can find it. Oh, 2 seasons, not 2 reasons. That doesn't sound like it's on Mars. Just gonna point that out real quick. Okay. So yes, I've been getting some really cool gear, and the goal is I had to choose last time. I went to a card show. I had to choose between sort of a camera where you could see what I was seeing, and a camera that and showing myself on stream. So I had a chest set up here with a mount there, and I had my Osmo Pocket 3 right there, and that's where it was like a first person view, and that was cool. And then I had it on a monopod, and then I could show myself, I could show it around, I could do all kinds of stuff like that. But that gets very tiring very quickly. So, so this is cool. This is aluminum. I have a few more pieces kind of like this coming in, different, like a slightly different set, but this weighs like nothing. This is the magnetic plate that goes to my chest. So basically, if I have it on my chest like that, it's basically going to have a camera right here, and that's going to be the Osmo Pocket 3 that's on a gimbal, so I can the field of vision, the field of view when it's facing me is like perfect. I'm hands-free. I have some things that are going to go in my backpack that like support it, so it doesn't sag or wobble or anything. And then I use this joystick, just turn it around to show y'all stuff. This weighs so little. It's like ounces. The other option is to do it like this. And sort of have the camera hanging upside down, and the same thing though, where it's kind of facing me, but slightly at an angle, or I just turn it around and show you stuff. But it's lightweight, it's hands-free. And this thing, when I have it like is very strong. This is super strong. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I just geek out over stuff like this. Basically, y'all will see a picture in the Discord of what my setup looks like when I'm there, when it's fully functional. Also got a new little light here. So this light is one that I can it can be very dim, which is awesome, because then it's just a little bit of extra lighting if it's just dark wherever I'm at. I have smaller ones as well that I can put up there, just depending, but they don't get as dim as this. You would think brightness is the more important thing. No. I don't want a mini sun hanging out here blowing out my my features or anything. So yeah. Poke MMO does some really interesting stuff too, like the Red Gyarados fight in the Lake of Rage. It's a 3v3 fight where the Red Gyarados is essentially a raid boss with other supporting Gyarados fighting alongside it. That sounds insane. Like Gyarados ads, that's awesome. I hope it isn't too hard to find you at the show. I don't think it's going to be very hard to find me at the show, Shanala. Bray Pokemon Gem Pack. Bray. Pokemon Gem Pack 5 comes out on April 24th. Nice. Not Jaspers. I am doing both. IRL streaming, and each of these cameras, like this little guy. This is a DJI Osmo Action 6. This thing is crazy, okay? This thing gets open gate 4K. And what that means is it's a square sensor, and it captures a square of like more than just a little bit more than 4K, but essentially you can, in editing, crop it down to 16:9 landscape or vertical 19:6 for short form in the same shot. This thing is bananas. And it's crazy how like inexpensive, relatively speaking, these cameras are. Lightweight. Like the only reason this thing weighs that much is because I put a metal cage on it. I'm probably going to take that off. They're super durable anyway. And that I'm probably going to have handheld so I can kind of get just recordings, and then just like we can make that into shorts or, you know, landscape or vertical, whatever. It's just crazy, the technology that DJI is putting into these cameras, or Osmo or whatever. Really, really cool. Question though, why do people, I recently built a PC to see if it's worth building it fully yourself or not. And been like, yeah, if you want to buy the parts and pay someone to build it, there's no shame. But people online being like, just build it yourself. And it's odd to me, wild with how expensive parts are right now. Human VT, it's called sunk cost fallacy. There are people who get really into a thing. They've sunk a lot of their time and money doing it a specific way. So they have to be right. They will continue down that path, and anyone who doesn't is telling them they're wrong, whether it's any of their business or not. Right? That's really not the perfect way of using that's not the perfect definition of sunk cost fallacy, but to me that's always sort of resonated. Like, yeah, you invested a lot of your life into this hobby, and people who just buy a pre-built are saying your hobby is worthless. They're not. It's also none of your business. Like, you can be an amazing gamer without building your PC. Like, you can be an amazing race car driver without building your car. So people like that are factually incorrect, because right now building it yourself is more expensive in a lot of cases than buying a pre-built. So just ignore that. It's named after the Bowie song. Oh, right. Yeah. The best thing to come out of the 70s was Blake's 7. It's a man in a strange... Oh, okay, no. You're saying that Life on Mars is a man in a strange land story. Got it. Back in the day when Brit TV did not give a crap if it traumatized. Yeah, I used to hide behind the sofa when Doctor Who came on. Yeah, don't worry about that. You pursue this hobby however you feel like doing it. Pre-built, build it yourself, have somebody build a custom one, whatever you want to do. Okay. So I also have 2 boxes still of Gem Pack Volume 4. I still have boxes of what is it? Perfect Order, not Perfect Order, Nihil Light. And also, of course, the Mega Brave. We've got a lot of stuff right now. So we'll do this, and I guess I'll just make this all one short. I have 2 more boxes plus 2 more on the way. I'm not really like hurting for Ninja Spinner now, apparently. I'm just gonna say, if you enjoy the pack ripping content, you're feasting tonight. We're opening a lot of packs. Well, tonight, some Tuesday and Thursday. Blake 7 was a firefly of our day, Bray, just not so shiny. Ah. Well, have you heard the announcement? Well, brown coats, if any of you who might be out there, we waited, we hoped, and it was not in vain. Who's been following this? Is there anyone out there who follows Once We Were Spacemen? Well, Nathan Fillion, Alan Tudyk, little podcast of theirs, right? On that Instagram and probably other platforms as well. They've been teasing things where it just shows Nathan Fillion going to different cast members' homes, like knocking on their doors, and like they're like, "Is it time?" It's like, "It's time," right? And look, with little funny bits here and there. And everyone was speculating, and they're like, no, it's not a podcast. No, it's not a cameo. No, it's not a one-off. Yeah, Steve, that's it. They have the rights, they have the script, and they have every surviving main cast member on board for an animated series. And they just have to find which streaming service wants to have it, which network or streaming, which streaming service wants to have it. They're saying we just have to find it at home. That's it. I mean, that's kind of the best case scenario here. They can't just pick up where they left off because it's an animated series. I mean, they can kind of go, they can't just pick up where they left off because it's been what, 20 years? So 17, something like that. It was more than 20 years. It's been a long time. I don't know how long it's been actually, offhand. So time does its thing, right? No one looks the way they did necessarily. I mean, they all look great, honestly. It's kind of ridiculous. But no, an animated series, they can go to any part of the narrative, and so Wash it can still be a leaf on the wind and soar. Be great. Like 7 with its wobbly sets and special effects was good. Nice. Do love shows like that. You gotta have a little camp, you know. But Wolf, thanks for letting me know about Gem Pack 5. Now I can look out for that. If it launches on April 24th in China, though, no telling when we're gonna get it here. But okay. I've been sitting on this since Thursday night after stream. Y'all know how hard that is? Can I do this? I want to do this now. Can I? Yes. Hey, Natty, real quick question. Actually, no, I'm not changing that because it has it's in order of Pokedex entry. Perfect. I was gonna see about sort of resorting the not caught list by alphabetical order, but that wouldn't make any sense. This is not in English, but it does have Pokedex numbers on there. That's actually what I need, so we're good. I was gonna make sure I didn't break anything. All right. Let's record a video. All right. Okay, that's annoying. Stop reflecting the light. Thank you. I've got the latest Pokemon set, and I am not talking about perfect order. I'm talking about Ninja Spinner, which I'm trying to spin poorly. Ninja Spinner. This is the latest in Japan. I don't know when this video is going to come up onto YouTube, so it's probably old news by then. But hey, thanks for watching the video anyway. I'm opening all 30 packs in this box. 5 cards per pack, 30 packs. We're opening all of them right now. And let's see what we get. We'll try to probably condense it to mostly just the hits. But let's see. Awesome cards in here. There is a matching set for Froakie, Frogadier, and Greninja. I would love to get that. I love having I would love to have a matching set for those 3. Excuse me. I would love to have a matching set for those 3 Pokemon in my Pokédex. Let's put this thing into sport mode, or maybe I should say ninja mode for this one. I don't know. Maybe that also doesn't make sense. All right, I guess we'll just start ripping. Let's go. That's upside down, apparently. See, that's the problem. I thought this was right side up. Nope, that's upside down. He does it the upside down thing. He likes that. That's Greninja. That's Mega Greninja for you. Ugh, I hate that little perforation thing. It never works for me. I shouldn't hesitate. Here, we'll just open from the bottom. Oh, human, that's manual focus. That's me doing that. I have to manually turn it because I choose to have it that way. Oh, okay. Again, upside down. This is the upside down set, okay? All right, there we go. What's up, Goomy? Have I gotten a Goomy yet? That's not my first Goomy, is it? Hold on. I can tell you right now. That's my first Goomy. Nice. Already a new Pokemon. Wait, what about you? Hold on. Flaffy, right? Okay, already had Flaffy. But yeah, first Goomy. Nice. Okay, Zubat, Tauros, and a Deoxys? Really? Now I get a Deoxys after I had to buy a whole Deoxys box just to get... Come on. Okay, at least I got Deoxys VMAX and V-Star, which are totally rad. But yeah, new catch right out of the first pack. You love to see that. We are, after all, trying to build the coolest Pokédex ever. That's the whole thing about this channel. That's what we're trying to do, at least for now. Okay, Vulpix, Skuntank. Okay, what's your Phantump? Emma, okay. And Ferrothorn. Now, you will see me run into some of these and not be able to think of the name off the top of my head. That's just because there's a lot of Pokemon and I haven't memorized them all. But since this should, I don't know, I figured this would be mostly Legend ZA stuff, but Ferrothorn is not in Legend ZA. Wait, what are we lamowing and lolling? Oh, because of the Deoxys thing, right? Okay. Yeah. Trubbish. Ooh, what is it? Brazen Hollow. Nice. I think that's my first Brazen card. Brazen, but you know. 655 and yeah. Wait, hold on. Delphox. That is Delphox. So that is not Breaksin or Brazen. That's Delphox, and it is our first. Now we just need to get Fennekin. All right, AZ. What's up? So you guys heard those moments there where I was like, oh, come on, you know, Deoxys, really? And also each time we get a new Pokemon, whatever, those are the kinds of things that are not going to get cut out of the video to keep it short. So. Okay. Not new. Hold on. 651. Yeah, Quilladin. New Pokemon. Nice. Did not have a Quilladin yet. Also don't have Chestnut. So if we do get Chestnut, That'll be another new one. Crobat. All right. Another Deoxys. Great. Love that for me. Frogadier. All right. Wait, do I have a Frogadier already? I think I do. Yeah. 657. Yeah, I do. Okay. Chespin. I do already have a Chespin. Wait, no. I didn't have Chespin. Another new catch right there. Heck yeah. Beldum. Yo, hold the phone. SAR. Hold. Oh my God. Dragalge. SAR Dragalge. Look at this thing. This is bananas. Look at this Dragalge here. I'm sorry. Mega Dragalge. Look at this thing. Holy detail. The texture. Do you guys see the texture? My goodness, this is beautiful. And no, we did not have a Dragalge before. Now we have an SAR. How do you like them apples? That is super sick. Nice and protected. Yeah, so far already 5 new catches in just a few packs. It's almost a shame to make this a short, but it's okay. Okay, Bergmite. All right. Wait. Hold on. Bergmite is new. Litleo is not. I'm sure I've got a Pumpkaboo. I'm sure I've got a Pumpkaboo already. Yeah, I do. Okay. Roxy, right? Another Deoxys. That's great. Yo, that's a $40 card. Seriously? Nice. I don't usually look at the values of the cards, but like it's still nice to get one. Man, that is going to look so... That's going to look so sick in the Pokedex. So sick. We still got a lot to go. You guys see why I do mega packs of this, by the way? These are also a lot easier to open up with scissors. Because I'm a coward, okay? I worry about damaging these when I open the packs. I just do. Okay, Quillfish? Hold on. Yeah, I do. I do have Quillfish already. Yep. I don't think that I have... I'm double checking. 1 second. Oh, yeah, I do. Never mind. Okay. No way! No freaking way! I saved hundreds of dollars right now. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Ha ha ha! Beedrill is mine! Yeah, y'all didn't hear about this. You haven't heard of... There have been no Beedrill catches... And that also means that okay, what it's hold on. It's Weedle. I got this. Hold on. It goes Kakuna. Yeah, that's right. That means Kakuna is in this set too. Because otherwise you can't use the Beedrill. It evolves from Kakuna. That is 2 of the 151 I've been missing for a long time. And I bought a whole Beedrill box from like X and Y Evolutions that had a Mega Beedrill card in it, a really nice one. And the seller probably saw that they sold it to me for too little, canceled the sale, and I was so sad. But nope, we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Beedrill. There we go. Nice. And that's an item card that I haven't seen before. Let's go. Yeah, that saved me some money right there. Thank you for canceling. and for having shifty morals like that. That's really cool. Thank you, seller. I appreciate you for doing that. No, they don't care about me. That's okay. That box I found, just so you know, the Beedrill box, the XY Evolution Beedrill box I was talking about is like $400 on TCG Player, and I found it for like $200 on Walmart through a seller. And yeah, that's who canceled. So I'm glad they canceled. I should do, hold on, let's do this. Let's do a single card to the front. Okay. What is that? Bug catching net? And this is needed as well. Because Dragalge evolves from... Hold on. Skrelp. There we go. And Skrelp, we needed Skrelp. That's another new Pokemon. Let's go. Emolga, we already had. There it is. There's the Kakuna. That is another new Pokemon, another new catch. Sudowoodo. Did I do that wrong? I don't care. Yep, that is another. Look, these are all the new catches just right here off in the corner there. All of these are new catches, and including this guy, but it's a hit. So this is insane so far. I'm like a third of the way through the box. Now, to be clear, if you get something like a high-class box, you're going to have better hit rates than these Japanese booster boxes, but there's not a high-class box for this set, so what are you going to do? Garbodor? Did I have Garbodor? 5. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Hold on. Sliggoo. 705 Sliggoo. I needed Sliggoo to go with Goomy there. Nice. Another new catch. Another Kakuna. We already had that. Wimpod, right? 767. I needed Wimpod. There we go. That means go. Yo! Hold on. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at the colors in this. Hold on. Okay, I do have Watchog, yes. Okay. I did have Watchog. But it's a beautiful card. How many nice Watchog cards are there out there, really? Well, we have it. Here it is. We have the art rare. Love to see that. That's going to look great in Watchog's place there in the Pokedex. We take those. I like how it's just looking off like into the distance. And a lot of these cards will actually feature, I mean, this heavily features Lumio City. A lot of this is, of course, based around Legend ZA. And, of course, you have the tower glowing, not bright, brightly in the background here. Just really cool little nods to the sort of what happens in Legend ZA. Really cool stuff. I'm really happy with that Dragalge, though. Okay, Ninetales. Okay, all right. So, wait, I've already got you. Yes, I do. Patrat is already part of the Pokedex. Froakie! Look, that's a cute Froakie. Look at that. That is a really, really cute Froakie. That is adorable. I did have Froakie, though. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, no, we're good. Golisopod. We needed. That's another new Pokemon for the Pokedex. Yes. This is kind of cool doing it this way. Thank you for making that list, Natty, for making the list of not caught Pokemon. I appreciate it very much because it lets me do this. It lets me appreciate the catches as they come. Yep, Golisopod. is needed. Now, of course, the following, like I have a couple more boxes of Ninja Spinner. We're not going to get as many new Pokemon in that. That's okay. And also, this means whenever that set comes out, I will already have a lot of these Pokemon and not put them in the Pokedex in English, because I kind of like having a multilingual Pokedex. Okay, Roxy again. Okay. Okay, that's a new catch. Double checking. And again, is a new... Fennekin is a new catch. Yes. Okay, nice. We have that whole evolution line now. Already got you. And Ninetales again. If you're wanting to get into collecting, I highly recommend putting together a Pokédex, because it just makes opening new sets and stuff really fun, even if it's like in a different language, whatever, because you're just trying to make the coolest looking Pokédex possible. But even you'll be celebrating Pokemon you wouldn't normally celebrate because they're not worth money, right? So that makes it really cool. Hold on. No, okay. I'm pretty sure I've already got Keldeo. 47K. Keldeo. Yes, I already have Keldeo. In fact, it's a double rare. Oh, I have Keldeo EX. So, not new. Fine. Fanfi, got you. Gumi. Got you. Ooh, nice. We have the special energy. The steel special energy. That's a cool card. Can't use it, though. But these can really turn things upside down in the TCG. Especially if the person you're playing against forgets that you have it on your Pokemon somehow because they're not looking. That actually helped me out in one of the games that I played at the pre-release for Perfect Order. We get to see filling out the list in real time. That's true. I could do that. There's not really a way to do that from the not caught list, and that's not homework for you, by the way. I would have to be going through each one and doing all that, but it is all good. Do I have Avalugg? Hold on. I might not have Avalugg. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't have Avalugg. That's a new Pokemon right there. My goodness, this stack is insane over here. Save some for the other boxes. Jeez. Fennekin again. Beldum. I have Esper. I do have Esper. Yes, I have Esper already. Yo, we got the Frogadier art rare. This is one of the 3 that makes a matching set. With Froakie, Frogadier, and Greninja, the Greninja SAR. This is so gorgeous. Okay, that is so hype. That is so hype that we got this. And what, see the spinning star back here. That is Greninja over here, and Froakie is over here. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm stuck now. I got to get the whole set. I'm stuck now. It's not up to me. It's not up to me. I'm sorry. This right here, it's a sign. I got to pull the other 2. And no, I cannot buy singles. If I want to put it in my Pokédex, I have to catch it myself. Like the Pokemon games work. I guess trading, I never thought about this. Wouldn't trading count? Can't you trade in Pokemon? Wouldn't that wouldn't feel, I don't know. Someone's going to make me trade my Black Zekrom EX for a Bonsly. Some Pokemon you only get by trade. That's true. Oh, what if I had done it to where certain Pokemon that you can only get by trading, I had to trade for them? Like I had to trade one of the pre-evolution that I caught. That would actually have been super sick. I might have to go back through the Pokédex and remove the ones that you can only get by trade and then have to trade for them. That sounds like a whole lot of stuff to do, though. Trading for Scizor would be cool. But there's a lot of Pokemon that have trading involved. So. Oh, we can back up. We can back up now. This dude all stanced up. He was pretty cool, though. Weedle. We already had a Weedle, though. Don fan? Do I have a Don fan? Do I hear Don fan? I get the feeling that I don't have Don fan. 232. I didn't have Don fan. Man, I'm so familiar with my Pokedex. It's crazy. That's 1,025 Pokemon to keep track of, but I just know when I don't have one. Ooh, oh, we got the Mega Floette EX. That is awesome. Hold on. What do I have for Floette right now? Let me see. For Floette, I just have a common. Yeah, this is a solid upgrade for Floette. Let's go. That's a good EX right there. I don't want to talk about how Mega Floette makes me a little uncomfortable, though. It's a little weird. If you know, you know. If you played the game, you know. You'll understand. I got to back up. There's too many catches in here. I got to show them off as I go, even though they're blurry. But that's just called shallow depth of field, okay? Man, this is so much. This is such a long recording. We might have to cut this up and make it into multiple shorts. I don't know. You might see a to be continued or something. Golbat. All right. Sure, we have a Golbat already. Hold on. Remoraid, right? 223. I don't think I have Remoraid yet. Do I? Oh, I guess I do. Let me make sure I'm saying the right name, though. Yeah, Remoraid. I do have a Remoraid common. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, the Ampharos Hollow is sick with it, though. Look at that. That is a... Man, they're trying to make Hollows hype again, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. 100%. That looks really dope. Yeah, I have Ampharos already, but this is an upgrade because it's a full hollow, whereas before I just had a reverse foil. So, yeah. And Delibird. Delibird. I haven't been keeping track of upgrades, so I'm not going to be able to update everything from this. I'll have to go back through these afterwards. Well, actually, no. I don't have many reverse hollows from this. Really, it's a lot of commons. So that's my first upgrade, so I can keep track of it here. New Pokemon, upgrades right there. Sorry, RGB, buddy. Look at this. We still have so many. Oh my God. Yeah, everybody get settled in. This is taking me too long. Good thing we've got the magic of editing on our side. Some of these are a little stubborn. There we go. I also just cut my nails like really nicely trimmed, so they're not like I can't really rip the pack that easily. So, oh well. Okay. Golbat. This dude, it makes me uncomfortable. Just, I don't know, it's a little bit of a weird evolution, honestly. Esper again. Deoxys again. And that's that. Okay. Let's try to speed this up a little bit. Maybe we'll end it with a mega pack. One of the best things about watching open packs is you can get excited over cards you don't have instead of not getting a $500 card and saying the pack sucks. I mean, look. There have been times where I've been like, okay, this sucked. Like the time where I'm trying to get the Ivysaur and the Venusaur from Mega Evolutions, and I get my 4th Bulbasaur illustration rare. Like, that's a little bit frustrating. But aside from that, I've just been having so much fun with this, so I'm glad you're enjoying that. I think what we're going to do, real quick, I'm going to set aside the last 10 packs. We're going to finish it with a Mega Pack. Hold on. I'm just getting these all out of order. It's okay. Let me see how many I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So we'll do 4 more like this, and then we'll finish it with a mega pack. I think that's a good plan. Yeah, I would not have wanted to do all of that while holding on to a mega pack and like a big stack of cards in my hand. So. Keldeo. I always forget. Of course I remember Ferrothorn, but I always forget this dude's name. 597. But I think I have him. Yeah, Pharaohseed. Yes, that would be sensible. Pharaohseed. Duh. Okay, Pharaohseed. I've already got. Okay, already got Deoxys again. All right. Just a few more like this, and then Mega Pack time. Hold on, that's Skuntank. What was the other one? I said it wrong. Hold on. Oh, Stunky and Skuntank I didn't have. They were also new catches. So I got to go fish that out of there. I got to get Stunky. Y'all are going to have to excuse me in a bit while I get Stunky. Molga, Quillfish. Uno Reverse. Okay. Hold on. Getting Stunky. That's yet another new catch. My goodness. What a set. It was a while back. It was like near the beginning. Hold on. There we go. That was really awkward, and that went great. Okay. Stunky and Skuntank. Nice. More new Pokemon. Okay. 2 more packs before Mega Pack. This is really a long one. This is going to be multiple videos. AZ. I'm really not used to doing so many things all at once. Punkaboo, Octillery. Oh my God. The Sliggoo art rare is so cute. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, is there a matching set for this too? If there is, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. That is so cute. And the colors are so nice. They're so nice. There's got so many out of this. This is our 4th full art. No, how many? One. Yeah, 4th full art. With one of them being an SAR or a secret art rare. This was my upgrade. I need to keep that in mind. Okay, last pack before the Mega Pack. And I'm thinking this might be a 3-parter, so if you want to catch the next one, that's where the Mega Pack is going to be. Thank you for watching these with me. Ninja Spinner is actually kind of cracked IMO. At least these booster boxes are really good. At least this one is. I can't really, there's no guarantees, right? But man, Abalug, Trubbish, Sliggoo, Froakie. Ooh, the Mega Pyroar EX. Oh, that's super sick. Okay. Hold up. Just checking something. This is why it's taking forever, because I'm doing this. Okay, I know I had a Pyroar, yes, but I want to see what level it is, like what rarity it is. Reverse foil. So yeah, nice upgrade right there. We take that. And this is also an upgrade. So there we go. All right. That was already a lot, but that was already a ton. But we still have 10 packs. We're turning this into a Mega Pack in the next one. See you then. I'm finishing off this whole booster box of Ninja Spinner, and just the first 20 packs have given us so many new catches for the Pokédex. I mean, a ton of these. I'll be counting them out at the end. Plus upgrades for Pokemon we already had. And just to this point so far, 4 full arts, including the Mega Dragalge SAR, this Sliggoo, this Watchog, and this Frogadier, which is part of a 3-card set for the Ninja Spinner's sort of main hit, the Greninja. SAR. So this already has been crazy. Also, this B drill is saving me like $400. Don't even ask. But yeah, we're not even done. We're turning this into a mega pack, and I'm setting these aside for now. There we go. There's all my new Pokemon, which will be stacked there. I guess that's another new one. And all of my main hits I'm going to move just so I have room here to make a mega pack. So sit tight. We'll take these 10 packs. We'll make a 50 card pack, and then we will be right back. Absolutely crazy. Stunky streamer. Honestly, compared to the amount of Pokemon you still needed to catch at the time to the amount of catches you got, this set might be rivaling Black Bolt ETB that you got 37 catches in if we do it proportionally. Yes, it's really insane. Just ridiculous. And this does make a good argument for like just doing a whole box like this. Like instead of letting it just sit there, I make all 3 videos at once. But that does mean I go through more sealed product at a time. So that's kind of a lot. I just didn't want to rip these anymore. They actually are kind of annoying to rip. They're really well sealed. It's funny because we were just hold on. You know what? Hold on. We were just talking to Agent Damage about this, you know, that couple that does rip and ship and everything that we rated last time. We were just talking about this and how they're not getting Ninja Spinner because they don't have a high class box, so the hit rates aren't going to be that good. Excuse me? The hit rates on this box have been kind of cracked, like really good. They do know their stuff though, like for real. But I don't know. I mean, maybe because they're not opening it, they don't know that it seems to be pretty good hit rates. All right, let's get this all separated out. Here. I still don't understand the whole rip and ship model of doing this stuff. Like the scam aside, like what happened to Coop's collection, where he bought a pack with one of these sellers and they scammed him out of a god pack. The fun part of packs is, you know, ripping them. The thing is, if the way it seems to work out is that people who do rip and ship have access to product, like they work contacts, they do what they have to do to get access to product at a better price. And you're basically, it's like, imagine, Natty, if you could get the cards that I get, but have everybody enjoy your pack ripping along with you as you watch me do it, essentially. I say that while refusing to do rip and ship because it just doesn't feel like it's right for me. Like, it just would feel weird. I would feel like, you know, I'm just a proxy, right? But a proxy that gets paid for it via the profits of, hey, this costs you this much, it costs me less. That's called a profit. That's how I'm able to do this for a living, right? I don't begrudge the good ones that do that because they're good and they don't like cheat people out of the god packs or whatever that they're supposed to get. But I don't know. I guess I can kind of imagine after, like, your third time like giving someone else your god pack, you're probably going to feel a little miffed about it, I suppose. That did not give anyone the right to act that way. But I don't know. Okay. All right, there we go. Any of our hollows and hits and everything should be on the right side here. That's going to go to the back. Let's get through the rest of this fairly quickly. Okay. Watchog. Okay, Weedle. All right, let's go quickly. Rubbish. Unless I see something that I haven't caught before, which we might have exhausted that at this point. Okay, I might as well check. I have Baltai, right? 343. Let's go to not caught on our list here. Yeah. Yes, I do. Have I really not caught an Altaria yet? I guess not. That's kind of crazy. Wait, Lileep? Hold on. Haven't I gotten a Lileep at this point? Maybe it's in here? No. I might have assumed I had it. I think I might have assumed I had it. Oh, no, that's different. Okay, never mind. I pictured, that is, I forgot what Lileep looked like for a second. We have not gotten one of those. I would know. I would have remembered. Chespin, Che. That's like, it's kind of like how Chespin talks, funny enough. How they all kind of talk. They all kind of do that. Okay. All right. We're blazing through this. Yep, we've gotten every one of these. Wait, it comes out of its head? Wouldn't it be like the other side? What am I looking at here? That can't be right. Also, this has been such a tall stack that as I got halfway through it, it was out of focus. Lysopod, Deoxys. Okay. All right. That's one we have not caught yet. And I'm going to double check that I hadn't caught it yet. Because we got Chespin, we got Chestnut, Quilladin, and now we've got a hollow Chestnut. That's another new catch. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, hold up. Let me double check this. 1 second. I know I had Pumpkaboo. Yes, I had Pumpkaboo. But hang on a second. I don't think that I have Gorgeist yet. I'm double checking. Gorgeist. Do I have Gorgeist? I might. Give me a second. I did not have Gorgeist yet, and we just got a Gorgeist EX. Another new Pokemon for the... This is crazy. We have Ho-Oh. Ooh, nice secret rare. This is a stadium card, but look, you have the Wimpod there, which is really cool. Let me zoom in so you can see it. Look at the little Wimpod there. That's cute. That's a cool stadium card, though. Sorry for shaking the camera around so much. Very, very cool. We'll sleeve that up in a second. Yo! Oh my goodness. We just got a full art of Cinccino. We just got one. But the secret rare is super cool. Hold on. Yeah. We got the, is it the gem rare, I think? No, that's not. Hold on. Shinala, what? What? Huh? What does that mean? Stehooting the it's. I'm not even gonna continue that one. What? Are you okay? Did you spill your soda on your keyboard just now? Is that what happened? Do you smell toast? Yes, we got the illustration rare. Yeah, but that's still a great pull. That's still a great card. Meowstick, Emma, Deoxys. Hold on. Claydol? I don't think we have Claydol. 344. Hold on. I'm already on C. 344. Is this? No, we had Claydol. Okay. We do have Claydol. Never mind. Okay, we got the special water energy. Nice. And hold on. Is this my first Goodra? No, it's not my first Goodra. Okay. All right. That was a heck of a box. Let's just take stock here. My goodness, what a box. Do I recommend Ninja Spinner? Yeah. Yeah, it's not that expensive, and man, is it fun to open. You better believe when the English version comes to it's going to be expensive. There are some, I don't know. There are, in English, it's going to be expensive, and if you're really just out to get, oh, this card is worth this many money dollars, you're going to want them in English. But man, I mean, this is $40 right here. Is that good? Is that good? Yeah, I mean, that's about how much the box cost me. So yeah, that's pretty good. And then that's just one of many. So if that's, I don't know. I would rather people who are really just excited about the cards get these, but you get them if you can get them. That's not up to me. Collect the way you want to collect. But yeah, let's take stock of what we got here. I have to count out how many new Pokemon we got. So yeah, a few cards that don't really help us out too much, but that's okay. They're still awesome. And then we have all of these new Pokemon here. Let's count them out. Wait, which ones were upgrades? Where did they go? What did I do? Did I stack them together? Oh, they're at the bottom. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Okay. So, new cards. Let's count them out real quick. I'm just going to put the number on the screen, but I got to count it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Hold on. 19, 20. 20 new catches. 20 new catches in one box right there for the Pokedex. And then we got the upgrades. And that is 5 solid upgrades right there. What a box. Yeah, if you can get it, get it. It's I got it off of Kel's Collectibles. Not sponsored or anything, but that's where I got them. So there you go. That's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed these videos, and got more stuff coming up. So see you then. My goodness, that was a roller coaster. That Mega Dragalge is freaking gorgeous, man. Forget about it. And I got my bee drill. I was so mad. But so, not really. Y'all understand that I was going to have to go and like rip XY Evolutions at this card show, which is like a lot of money per pack. And then it's not guaranteed that you get one. So, yeah. Ultra rare, yeah. I meant to say that why the Stunky was shooting the poison out of its head and tabbed out and forgot, then made a SpongeBob reference for the SAR for the ultra rare Cinccino. That's great. Thank you for explaining it. I appreciate it. It makes sense that way, if you put it that way. Oh, I got to mark this down. So 5 upgrades and... Wait, was it 5 upgrades? Yes, 5 upgrades and 20 ads. Right, I counted that correctly. Yep. Wait. Did I put a Sliggoo in here as well? Yes. Okay, hold on. Well, hold on. Okay, I double counted Sliggoo because I got the common, and then I got, or the uncommon, and then I got the art rare. But 19 new Pokemon and 5 upgrades is still very good. Just a little quick recording there. Okay. Okay, let me add these in once. I'm not going to add them in as in go through and add every Pokemon. I'm not doing that. But I'm just putting the numbers down. 19 new and 5 upgrades. Well, what? Did you already put them in? Is that what you're saying? What happened? What do you mean? You don't have to do that. Don't get me used to you doing that. Okay. 22. Okay. This 20 seconds. Nah, I wouldn't take that away from you. It's way too fun. Show us the list, Mr. Sure. There, I just did this. Isn't that riveting? Isn't that entertaining? Y'all don't understand. I'm trying not to bring too much just spreadsheet updating into this stream. I'm sure y'all would just love that, though. Okay. Let's see. Is anybody... Oh, somebody filled out the form. Okay. Human VT, are you still here? That was a long recording. I hope you're still here. Oh, you are. You were commenting throughout the thing. So, good. As a creator of the list, it's very exciting. Yeah. It's not exactly action-packed. It's like, okay, I'm going to alphabetize these. Cool. I'm going to go through and, okay, cool. All right, that one. Click. Okay, next one. Click. Ooh, that's an upgrade. Okay, nice. Okay, and click. Yeah. Let me make sure I have my upgrades separated here. There we go. Now, I know y'all will probably, if you looked up any of the pricing, just remember this is a brand new set, so pricing is going to be a little bit overblown, and it will regulate. Pricing is based off of just a few initial sales. Like, that doesn't really last. The excitement for a new set dies down eventually. So that Drogalgy probably not going to be worth $40 after like a week or two. Hey, maybe I take it to the card show. No, it's for the Pokedex. Are you kidding me? That was so much fun to do it that way. That's how we're doing it now. Okay? Even though it took a while. Human VT. Human VT. Where are you? Please return. Hi, I'm here. Man. This is actually really great because I don't know if I should. I was thinking about taking the Pokedex along with me to San Antonio. We'll see. I don't know if I need to. It's not a new thing for them, for people who are vendors and other Pokemon enthusiasts. It's new for me. So it's exciting for me. Okay, Human VT, where are you at? Are you here? Hopefully they return. I mean, they were here not long ago. That when I pulled the Dragalge, Human VT was still here. Like, the thing is, I don't want to get into another video and then have them come back a minute later, you know? Okay, I need y'all's input. How should I do the case of tins? It is 10 2-pack tins. Should that be 2 shorts? I can't. How else can I divvy it up? 5, 5, and 5. 4 shorts with 5 videos. That's a lot of videos. Like, that's not a problem. It's a good problem to have, but we're already at like 115 that we need to have edited. Tin Tuesdays, Gentros. What am I gonna do? 2 packs per Tuesday? Two shorts, mega pack, 1 mega pack. I mean, yeah. So you want me to? I guess I could do that. That would be 100 cards each pack. That's 100 cards. I could do hits only though, because I have opened a lot of Ascended Heroes at this point. Yeah, we could do. Oh, but what if I get? It's 2 packs per tin. It is. It's 2 packs per tin. So if it's 5 tins and 5 tins, that's 10 packs each. Each one has 10 cards, hence 100 cards. I could do 4 mega packs out of it, but the thing is, the whole thing about mega packs, I do that for the Japanese and Chinese packs because there's 4 or 5 cards per pack, unless I'm doing the, unless you're talking about a high class box. Oh yeah, no, I thought it was 2 tins that had 2 packs in each. Yeah, no, it is 10 tins. It's 10. I guess it's not that crazy price. It's pretty good price wise, considering that makes it like $10 a tin. That's still high. That's still higher than MSRP. But considering market price going up on ETBs, it's not that bad. 6 tins, 3v3, then you're left with 4 tins for assorted stuff. That's, you know what, Natty, that leaves me with 4 tins for the wheel. And I can have I can have it on the wheel and have it twice for 2 tins each time it hits. Okay, all right, I like that. That should work. Wait, no, hold on. If it's 6, that's 18. So that would leave me with two tins left. Yeah, so each time it would be, because 6 times 3, 18, that leaves me with 2 tins left. I guess I could put that on the wheel, but. Then I could do 2v2. Yeah, yeah. I like artificially making showdowns between these. It is fun. I'll tell you what. Let's worry about it after I open this. Yeah? Oh look, I showed you one. This is my filler light, and then there's my key light. There you go. I honestly feel like Ascended Heroes is probably going to be like well, who can say what's going to happen in the future? So far, Ascended Heroes is probably the best set from Mega Evolution. Because Perfect Order, I'm probably not going to go too hard on too far into Perfect Order, just because it's not that big of a set. But that does kind of make me sad because it's the first one I played. Like, really tried to play, but there's some good decks in there. I don't know. I'm not going to get another booster box for 160. That's just not going to happen. I've seen a ton of YouTubers hate on it on Ascended Heroes. That's 45 ACP. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I am keeping it up for sure. I actually got to say, I'm actually kind of proud of myself for like, I mean, I was down on the whole like Ramageddon thing as it was developing, but then I was like, nah, I'm going to do something else. And this is what I want to do. And I just went right for it. So that's some good adaptability. Oh, the new set coming out. Perfect Order. Yes. Yeah. There's not a lot of heat in there. It's I don't know. I mean, I'm honestly kind of done already with it because I've done a lot of Nihil Light. Okay. Yes, that is what they call God's Caliber. That is correct. As a Texan, I can confirm. Okay. I got to thank Ameridan. Thank you, Dan. I don't know if you're lurking right now. You probably are because you're awesome. But I got to thank you again for printing out this coaster. It has been prominent in every single one of these videos that I've recorded, and the quality is so nice, dude. That was very kind of you. You did not need to do that, and I'm getting a lot of mileage out of it, man. And plus, Well, the camera moves with me, but you get the idea. This guy right here. Thank you for all of that. I want to open more Ascended Heroes. It's an awesome set. So let's open more Ascended Heroes with the Deluxe Pin Collection. Oh, First Partners. Okay. So let's do that. I got the First Partners Deluxe Pin Edition. Pin. Okay. So let's do that. I've got the First Partners Deluxe Pin Collection. 5 packs in here, plus a pin and 3 starters. So let's open it up. Wow, that is exceptionally difficult to open. Hold on. There we go. I was like pulling right on where it was glued, I guess. They really don't. A perforated thing would be fine here, guys. There we go. Of course, it is the pin collection, and you can't have a pin collection without a really nice enameled pin. Love that, obviously. Hold on. I mean, obviously, I am a fan of enameled pins, so that's a nice one. And of course, I did really enjoy Legends ZA, so of course I really enjoyed Legends ZA, so yeah, that's a cool pin to get. Of course, the Cosmo Holo versions of all 3 starters here. So if you are doing something like building a nice Pokedex, these can be pretty nice for those spots in the Pokedex. So yeah, like it. Lovely. And most importantly, 5 packs. Most importantly, 5 packs of this awesome set. Fairly certain everybody likes Ascended Heroes. It really is a fantastic set. There we go. 5 packs here. Let's see what we can get out of this. All right, pack number 1. You think we can get the first pack magic again? I think if I acknowledge it, I kind of mess that up. Who knows? Let's see. Okay, no hollow energy, so that is not a god pack. Skitty, Bellsprout, Rotom, Tepig, Electric, Noivern, Canary, Reverse Energy Cramorant. How do you say it? Reverse Quickball Tapu Koko and Okidogi Hollow. All right. Pack number 2. I have opened a good amount of Ascended Heroes. I think I've opened 4. I just happen to get I think how many 4 or 5 ETBs at this point. That's a lot. But I'm changing my approach now. No more ETBs. and I'll show you at the end what we're doing after that. Okay, I wasn't looking at the right camera. I've opened 5 ETBs at this point. No more ETBs. I've got plenty of those Zekrom promos. I'm good there. And they're also not really that good of a value at this point. 9 packs, like for 120, 130 bucks. Now, I'll show you at the end of this video what we're doing next in order to remedy that and open more Ascended Heroes. All right. Badoo. Dratini. Team Rocket's Meowth. Shuppet. Transceiver, Pignite, Carbink. Yo, we got the SAR Surfer. Let's go. That's not gonna help me with the Pokedex, but that is an SAR. I will take it. And it's also a really cool card. Okay. That is super dope. Oh man. Reverse Tangela Pokeball and ends Reshiram. And that's what this guy's saying here. He likes the Beach Boys, so he's like rash, ram. I better stop because I will get copyright struck because that was too good. Got an SAR though. SAR trainer cards are still SARs. Let's sleeve this sucker up. Here we go. It does look crisp. It's a really nice card. Might have aged myself with that Beach Boys reference. But every time I hear Reshiram, I think about Bopparam, okay? It's fine. No hollow energies yet, Sag. All right, Snowrunt. Team Rocket's Meowth, Badoo. Oops. Counter Gain. Team Rocket's Archer ain't got no bow, though. Frostmoth. Haunter. Reverse Energy Ralts. Reverse Pokeball, Erica's Weeping Bell, and Hollow Togekiss. 2 packs left. That means this one is the penultimate pack, which is a way better way of saying second to last. Ooh, peaked something there. I peaked something, but no hollow energy. So it is what it is. Erica's Tangela. I have I think the illustration rare for that. Totodile, Glastrier, Doug Trio, Raichu, Reverse Energy Delcatty, Reverse Friend Ball, Score Bunny, and Hollow Spidops. Well, okay, we have one big hit. That's it so far. Not crazy. Nothing crazy there. RGB, buddy. I know I just ripped it already, but last pack mojo. Come on. Give us something here. Give us a little something. Let's see a hollow energy. Come on. Hollow energy now. Yo, we got the hollow energy. Oh, that's it. It's a God pack. God pack time. Hollow energy. Let's go. Okay. Nope. No God pack. Oh, well. Chikorita. Helioptile. Night Stretcher. Clefairy. Golduck. I've had Golduck, right? I'm just checking really quick. Yes, I have Golduck. Okay. Yes. All right, we got the boss Corbeau boss's order. Charmeleon. And Zekrom reverse energy. Colossal reverse Duskball. And the final card is a hollow Lunatone. Okay, well, not my best experience with Ascended Heroes yet. I mean, got nothing for the Pokedex out of that. However, stay tuned. We've got tins, baby. That's why I wanted to do it in that order. I want to do that box first, just to lead into the fact that we have a whole bunch of tins to open. So that's cool. I love these hollow energies, though. They're just like mirrors. I mean, look at my reflection in that. ridiculously cool. And yeah, we got it, dude. We got an SIR. Like, I can't be mad about that. We did get an SIR, but this is not like one of the SIRs, I guess. Let's see what this thing is going. The thing about it is, when I get an SIR that's not going to go in the Pokédex, I'm not as attached to it, and I am going to a card show. That is a $33 card that I could take to the card show and sell to somebody there. There you go. Sell to a vendor. Not too shabby. Not a big card show. It's a one-day card show in San Antonio. I think next month it's going to be like a whole weekend. But it's like they have it every month. It's just I didn't know about it, so now I do. So now I'm heading up. It's only a couple hours from me, so I'm driving up there. Somebody went under a dock, and then they found a rock, but it wasn't a rock. It was a rock launcher, rock lobster. Yeah. W. Yeah, I gotta say, it's tough though. It is tough. I am too collector brained to want to get rid of this because, like, I got it. I found it. Also, it's in pretty good shape. Well, the centering is a little bit left biased. Oh, it shows extra on the back here. You see how that is thinner than this. So I wouldn't grade it. Same here. Well, I mean, reversed. It's thinner here than it is there. So I wouldn't grade it or anything, but I don't really... Grading sucks right now. Is it just, like... Is it just gonna get worse and keep getting worse? Like, yeah. I just kid here. I love the artwork. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a super dope card. And also the texture on it, which, again, I mean, it's really hard to show in... you know what I could actually do is get some amazing B-roll of these to add into the shorts whenever there's a big hit. Like, I'm talking about macro, like I could get macro footage of it or just really close up footage of it, just to show that off. Just need to move on from PSA being the standard. Yeah. I've seen some cards where, like, the tag and like the tag 10 is like higher. Is it tag or... I don't know. There's a bunch of other ones now. Not a bunch, but there's like maybe 5 other ones that you'll see. And one of them is starting to be listed right alongside PSA and Beckett. So is it... I don't know. Whatever. Calling out again, by the way, for Human VT. Where are you at? Human VT, are you here? Also, Great Majir, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Saw a post about the Tag Charizard X being a lot more than the PSA one. Yep. Tag is coming up, and we love to see that. I like their grading process. I like the information you get from it, the QR code and everything, all of the really gritty details as to why you got a 9, basically. I have a lot of trainer cards to sort. So it's a little harder to track upgrades. It was really easy with the Ninja Spinner box because you only get a few hollows. And there's like no reverse hollows. or hardly any, really. So it was really easy to track upgrades on that. But there could be multiple upgrades in here. But yeah, no new Pokemon. And I'm pretty sure I have a lot of those reverse holos already. Do you have any PSA cards? Nope. I do not buy any singles or graded cards. The reason is my current quest is to build the coolest Pokédex ever, and I can only do that by catching the Pokemon myself. So that... Is it ambitious? Yeah. But like, if you're going to build a YouTube channel on something, that's just the beginning of the whole narrative of me being, getting into this as a collector, right? But yeah, it has to be a challenge. Otherwise, everybody would just do it, right? I need to... Oh, yeah, that's right. Shackle, what's up? Welcome. How are you? Chanel, I like that you used my groovin emote. I just wish it was a perfect loop. Yeah, I should try to work that a little bit. It's because of like the limitations that you have for how many frames you can have in a GIF for a Twitch emote. Because I had a perfect loop of it, but you can see it kind of cuts off because I had to cut a few frames back. But yeah, Nasty 45 ACP, I don't really feel like the when it comes to grading cards, it feels weird to like, I guess maybe, I don't know. Let's put it this way. It's a grade. So it's like if you buy someone else's highly graded card, it's like getting the credit for someone else's test scores. You know? Like you didn't pull that card. It's not as... You weren't part of its whole journey from pack to slab. You know what I mean? But if you're collecting slabs because you want to collect protected and highly graded cards, that you're just built a little differently than me, and that is totally fine. There's no right way to collect stuff. Like, who am I to judge anybody? I just got into this. Anyone who's been doing this for decades now, like, I'm a tourist to them. But I take it seriously. So I just might take it seriously in a different way than they would, right? How crazy was it to not get even a single EX out of that? This kind of crazy. That box kind of sucked, but we did get an SIR. We got an SIR. It obviously didn't suck. Like this is the price of the box. It was like a $33 box. That's what this is worth. So a break even, I guess. This is just gonna. I'm probably gonna sell this at the card shop. I'll get 80%, maybe 75% on it. I won't get the full $33, but whatever. What I should do, I just have a bunch of like specific, like certain trainer cards and stuff in the storage thing here, where I'm not ever gonna use it unless there's another master set I'm trying to get or something. Like if I need to master set Ascended Heroes, which don't do that, it's a crazy set, it's massive, I would need this card. But if I'm gonna master set anything, I'm gonna I don't know if I would want to pull to master set something. That is just asking for trouble. I need to start playing TCG live. I need to start playing the live game. I have actually quite a few cards in my collection there. I can probably build some insane decks, but that's probably where I should start working on like my deck theory and learning deck building and all that. I should do it there. Because it'll tell you if like, hey, this is not a legal deck. Hey, this needs this or that or whatever, you know. I should make the other one too. Even though I already recorded all the ads and the upgrades. Pokemon goes right over my head. Empire of Noise, that's okay. There's probably hobbies that just click with you, that make a lot of sense, that someone else would be like, well, that's great, like that's cool, and that's how hobbies are, you know. I mean, let me put it this way. At least as far as Pokemon is concerned, it totally is understandable that like it's something like, okay, video games and cartoons and trading card game. It sounds like it's 100% a kid thing. And it is. It has been for 30 years. I was a kid when it came out. So I still like it. You know? It also happens to be the most valuable intellectual property in the world by a lot. Disney can't even come close to how much money Pokemon has made. Like, it's ridiculous. Absolutely wild. So that just tells you, like, there's a lot of people who are into it. And so there's got to be something to it, right? Why don't you guys tell me about some of your hobbies that you feel like might go over somebody else's head? Things that you're enthusiastic about that, like, maybe like you try to talk to the people around you about it and they just kind of like, yeah, okay. Talk about it here. I want to hear about it. Should have bought Pokemon stocks when I was a kid. Should have bought Google stocks while I was at it. Yeah. I was on the ground floor of Bitcoin. Don't talk to me about that. I missed out on Bitcoin. Not when I say on the ground floor, I wasn't part of it being founded. I mean, I was working at a place that wanted that where the employees were investing in mining, in mining hardware, because it was an IT company. And on the side, they were buying mining hardware, and the owner of the company was in on it, and he was like having the employees invest if they wanted to, and everyone was just really getting into it. Those guys made money off of that. Like, he shut down that company. He didn't need it anymore. If it makes you happy, go for it. Yeah, I used to collect stamps. There you go. Empire of Noise. I've known about stamp collecting. Stamp collecting is a really old hobby. It's been around for a long time. And it has never been a thing for me. But I know it's a thing for a lot of people. I'm a pilot, expensive hobby. Tech blacksmith, that's super sick. And that is also, yes, it is an expensive hobby. I now feel better about my expensive hobby, especially because I'm making content based off of it. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Is that your hobby, Shanala? Is collecting and mixing vinyl records, expensive hobby. DJ Simple Green, I suppose username checks out, but yeah, absolutely. I remember back in the day, I got into, and this was in like 01, 02 maybe, but I got into drum and bass a big time into drum and bass, and it was because I went to just a really like a house party where this dude just had a big box of vinyls and he was just mixing drum and bass right there, and I was like, this is so sick. Yeah. But yeah, I mean like old school drum and bass, like from then, you know. No, I do have an office filled with Pokemon and Monster Hunter and Godzilla figures. That sounds rad. There you go. I have a crazy bone collection. I had a crazy bone collection back in the day. Yep. My girlfriend's dad used to collect fossils. Like fossils, like certified fossils, which is really, really cool. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. The toys? Oh, bone. Okay, never mind. I thought you meant like bones. Okay. Crazy bones. Okay. I didn't get into Pokemon, but my oldest grandson loves them and tells me about his Pokédex all the time. Nice. That's really cool. Crazy bones and Pogs. Yeah. That, like, so it really is one of those things where, like how someone will make fun of esports and like watching streamers play games, right? And just we just watch someone play games, and then they'll go be like, "Hey, come over for a Super Bowl party." Like, you're watching someone play games. That's you. You're the one. It's we all got those kind of things. Rubu, what's up? Welcome. How's it going? Can't believe how many people are trying to get you to say the mother brain line today. I know. But I hope you see that if it's not valid, I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. It's not just a thing. And I straight up said, if it happens, it happens. I'm saying it. Like, that's just, no one has ever told me I couldn't. But that was, what a hype best of 3 though, wasn't it? That set was insane. I'm so glad we got a game 3. Eastside Juju, what's up? Hey, very funny story. As I went to purchase the build you helped me with, Skytech ran out of 5080s and I was so sad. Yep, that is the kind of market we're in right now. You just can't. If you got it, you got to get it. You cannot wait. If they have any 5070 Ti systems, just nab one of those. If it's anything similar to what I showed you. Because it's going to give you similar performance for less money. Yeah, game 2 was crazy. I couldn't believe. Isn't it funny that in the Yaparando afterwards, like, it felt like Eddie was avoiding talking about why he reset. To the point where I had to prod him at the end, like, hey, you never said, so why'd you do how'd the reset happen? Oh, I pressed my reset button. Apparently, I guess he has a macro for it where it's just, I mean, it's a hitbox. So you can program, you know, left, right, start, select, you know, you can program that. So yeah, it's really rough. That's why you save early, save often. I do have a couple boxes of cards that he and I open up together, and my wife and I collected and played Magic the Gathering for when it was a brand new thing. What's up, John Paul? Welcome. I remember when Magic the Gathering was a new thing. I at the time I couldn't afford to get into it. I did a little bit, but only just like a pre-made deck, and like that was it. I don't know. It is kind of nice when in the Yaparando I can just kind of sit back and just so y'all know, when I do the commentary for the Maparando tournament things, afterwards we always have the post-game interview thing, but some of us call it Yaparando for Maparando because we're yapping, you know, whatever. Anyways, I will often, when I do that, because a lot of the runners amazing at the game, but like they don't want to just like talk endlessly about it. So I'll ask leading questions and talk about certain parts of each of the rounds and things like that. But when you have some of these runners, I mean, they talk about this stuff for a living. They're full-time streamers that play these games. So I just get to sit back. I'm like, no, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Hope it was a good dinner, John Paul. Simple Green said, you're in Texas. Was a shop in Austin back in the 90s where I got my start collecting techno trance records, Alien Records. Well, I wasn't near, I was pretty far from Austin at the time. So yeah, I don't think I had gone to until I was like, oh no, we went on a couple school trips up there. But not the kind of thing where I would be going into a record shop. But that's cool. I wonder if Alien Records is still there. Probably not. I'm happy to hear it, Simple Green. Rubu, what do you think the odds are of no, there's no way. Well, I mean, it's a best of 5, right? For the grand finals, right? I wonder if I'd be able to get in on a round of that. But it's going to be all, like, Emmett and Oates and Nito and all these guys going. The top runners are probably the ones who should be doing comms on those, because they're going to have better insight. Like after Eddie did that full run through Norfair with no branching off to get to the map, and it was just like a one-way thing. Emmett was there in chat being like, that was a big punish for Eddie. And he was right. Like I should have brought that up. But instead of trying to have fun, Emmett's there like he's talking about the game. He's talking about what he's seeing. Like I like hearing Emmett do comms. He's kind of he's got a really good natural flow for that. He's a lot more casual about it than I am. I try to be more of a presenter and hype man kind of thing, which some people seem to like. I'm cool with that, Sure, my voice hurts afterwards because I never warm up my voice like I should, but it's okay. I just had a 4-hour stream tonight. That's all. Speaking of which, what time is it? 10:36. Human VT, you got to return if man, come on back so I can help you out. I feel really bad now. Looking at the time, I think they finished this right when I was starting that long video for the Ninja Spinner box, booster box. Wait a second. Eastside Juju, real quick. I helped you with that PC on the 1st of February. If you waited this long, of course they were going to run out of a specific model. The 1st of February, that's almost 2 months ago. I just thought to look at this. Yeah. I helped you on the 1st of February. What happened? I was even saying at the time, like, don't wait on these things because these are going to run out. Like, we're in a shortage, global shortage right now. Oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. Yep, was a half-pound white ground turkey burger. 9%. Okay, side with onion rings. Onion rings. Nice. Empire 5 hours ahead, huh? That's right. You are over there across the pond, right? Oh, ad break. Ad break. Sorry, everybody. It just started. I wonder if any of these 3 promo cards for the starters are going to be an upgrade. I should check that. I feel like I've gotten these before from another thing. I think from like the 2-pack blisters, I might have gotten, I don't know, the Chikorita or one of them or something. No, I think I got a Charmander from that. Yeah, it was a Charmander. Those came with Ghastly or Charmander. Never mind. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm gonna have to switch everything that you see. I'm not doing it through OBS. I have OBS running just for the Twitch stream right now, but I'm gonna have to switch over everything to OBS, and it is gonna be difficult because all those fun animations that you see, I'm gonna have to do all those with plugins, which is not bad, and they're great plugins, but that's gonna be a lot of work. But it's time. I mean, literally at TwitchCon, I was part of a Discord group called OBS Nerds. And at that time, still, even then, I was using Meld for my, and it's a long story about how I got there. Because I know OBS. I've used OBS for a long time. But when I moved to this PC, I needed a quick solution to get up and streaming right away. And I was like, let me try out Meld, because Harris Heller just talked about it. And yeah, I just kept developing it. I kept making this whole stream setup that you see and improving it and doing all these things. And it is very easy to use. So yeah, it's going to be hard to get out of it and get out of that habit. All right, let's rip some Pokemon packs, I guess. If Human VT is not coming back. So what are we talking about? We can do... Let me see. Oh, Natty, I'm sorry. I missed your comment about RGB earlier. Thank you very much. That is Ari, my girlfriend, who I gave notes. I was like, I want a purple bee. I want a big fat purple bee. And the gold stripes, sort of yellowish, goldish, orangish stripes, that was Ari's input there. And I was like, yeah, I wanted to have like cool eyes and just be like, yeah, you know, and that is the result. And just super cool. Of course, there's more definition to it, obviously. This is because of it's a 3D print that it looks like this, but hard to 3D print a gradient unless it's in the filament. Oh, here's what I was looking for, though. How do I do this? I want to save some for the next stream. So what I'm going to do is a 5v5. We're going to do that. 5v5 mega pack. Well, it's a 1v1, right? But it's five tins each. Wait, no, that's still 100 cards in each one. If I do, let's see. I was talking with Natty about this earlier, so forgot what we settled on. Wait, no, it's not 5v5. That's 10. That's 10 tins. Okay, that's all 10. Okay, hold on. If I do three tins and 3 tins. right? 3 tins, 3 tins. That's going to be 60 cards each. It's still a lot. All right, so 2v2 is what we're doing. Okay. All right, whatever. Let's just do the thing. Wonder if I should take a page out of Alex Ketchum's book here, because it is true. All right. I was minding my own business. Wait, no. How does he say it? I was minding my own business when I decided to get serious. This is the box of Ascended Heroes tins, 2 packs each, 10 tins in here. Now, I'm not going to be opening all of these because I want to make this last a little bit, but I really dig Ascended Heroes. It's an awesome set. So here's what we're going to do to make this fun. We're going to be getting 4 of the tins out of here and going 2v2, making 2 40-card mega packs and facing them off against each other. Let's get into it. I have just heard over and over that when it comes to the hit rates, the tins are where it's at. So let's see how true that is for me. Just put a whole display box of tins into sport mode. Why the heck not? Isn't that a beautiful sight? Now this, to me, this actually does turn out to be quite a bit more cost effective than ETBs, and I think we're going to be getting the booster boxes, but the booster bundles, but those aren't around yet. So here we go. Here are our tins, and look at that. They're in order. Actually, let's make it Pikachu versus Zorua. Pikachu on. All right, let's make it Pikachu versus Zorua here. I like that. Let's go. Should I be doing 1 versus 1 tin? No. We're going to do it this way. No, actually, yeah. Maybe I should do that because then they'll last longer. I'm going to put these back. Okay. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is we're going to do 10 versus 10 here. All right? Well, I don't want Pikachu versus Pikachu. Hold on. Yes, let's do that. Pikachu versus Zorua here. Let's do that. 2 packs versus 2 packs. Let's see which one comes out on top. We'll let Zorua go first. It's surprisingly hard to line that up. There we go. I've heard that the hit rates on the tins is where it's at. Let's see how true it is for me. Okay, there we go. 1 and 2 packs there. For a second, I thought it was 3, and I thought I had severely misjudged what I was getting here. And it's cool. You get a little card with Zorua there. Of course, it's a little dinged up on the corners because these round corner tins are not good for card-shaped things. But Pokemon keeps using them. Why not, right? Okay, there are 2 packs. Ooh, these are airy packs, especially this one. What is the deal with that? That worries me a little bit. Oh, well, let's see what we get. Okay, no hollow energy to start. Sad. All right, Snorunt, Badoo, Dratini, Meowth, Bayleaf, Team Rocket's Archer, Frostmoth, Vullaby Reverse Energy. That might be an upgrade for Vullaby, I think. That's nice. Okay, Reverse Friend Ball Bayleaf. And Togekiss Hollow. Not too crazy. Not a good start. Where is my first pack magic? I don't know. Where did that go? All right, Hollow Energy. Come on, come on. Hollow Energy. Nope. All right. Totodile. Ooh, Pokepad. Actually, I do need these. I do need these. These are a part of the current meta from what I understand. So I do want those. Okay, Team Rocket's Diglett, Wurmple, Mawile. I love the art in this Mawile. It's really cool. Canary. Do you say Canary or Canary? I don't know. Dragonair. Mischievous Reverse Energy. Skitty Reverse Love Ball. And final card for this one. Larry's Staraptor. Zorua, where did you go wrong, buddy? All right. Well, if there's any upgrades or new Pokemon from these, which probably no new Pokemon will come from it because I've opened a lot of Ascended Heroes at this point. I'll be lumping these together, but I just want to know whether Pikachu can do any better than Zorua did there, because that was not great. All right, there's our 2 packs. We got 2 cards and a sticker and a... Wait, the other one didn't have a sticker. Did I get scammed on this box or what? The heck? Maybe the other 10 will have the sticker? I don't know. That's crazy, and I'm a little bit concerned now. Might have gotten scammed on these 10s. Okay, standard energy there. Numel, Tynamo, Mischievous, Cascoon, Salazzle, Delcatty, Fighting Gong, Psyduck Reverse Energy, Cynthia Spiritomb Reverse Pokeball, and Mega Gardevoir EX. Pikachu already off to a better start. That's a hit right there. All right. Oops, and I lost a penny sleeve there. You get back to where you were. All right. Well, even though we already know the Pikachu tin already kind of won, let's see what this last pack has got for us. Wait, did I? Hold on. Okay, basic energy there. Okay, it's Bisharp, Tangela, Totodile, Charmander, Pangoro, Team Rocket's Factory, Dustox, Urbane Reverse Foil, Salandit Reverse Quick Ball. Final card is Kingambit Hollow. All right, well, you know, we got an EX. We got a lot more of these tins, so stay tuned. I got a lot more of these to open. Probably more in the next one. See you then. Well, I mean, that doesn't seem great to me. The fact that one of the tins did not have a sticker when it's supposed to be like the card and a sticker. But hey, I would love to get a shiny Mega Gardevoir. I would love for you to get that too, Shanala. I really would. I do have a shiny Gardevoir. I have the SSR from Shiny Treasures. But that's it. Still a great, I love that card. That's like, I've had other cool Gardevoir cards come up, and I don't want to replace that one in the Pokédex. It's just so perfect in there. Let's just keep a stack going here. No, I will stack these separately, I guess. And I'm still keeping this recording just because it's going to be a couple of videos of same. So Manchester, nice. Okay. That Ninja Spinner box was so crazy. Like, of course, the thing is, when you come off of something like that, you can be a little spoiled, I guess. So if I do 3 of these and I end up with 5, that's a little weird. Okay. Here's how I'll scale it up. It's going to be these 3 versus, right? I guess the one in front's the one I should name off. So Togepi versus Riolu versus Clefairy. And then it's going to be 5. A much longer video at the end. So we're scaling it up. 2 versus, well, 1 versus 1. Then 3 versus, no. Then a 3-way competition here, then 5. Sure, why not? If I could, you know what if I did like a bracket tournament with this? That'd be super sick, but maybe I'm being influenced by the Map Rando tournament. Probably. Are the stickers in a random tin, or are they supposed to be sticker per tin? I have no idea, actually. That's something like that I should know. But we'll see as we go through these. Sometimes you get resealed products if you're not careful about where you buy from. And then they just put in stuff like just an EX. They'll take out any good stuff, put in just like regular cards just to make it look legit. But anyways, okay. Still working my way through my box of tins for Ascended Heroes. Each of these has 2 packs, and I took okay. And I went Pikachu versus Zorua. Pikachu won it, but all we got out of those 4 total packs was 1 Mega Gardevoir EX. So not a great first round. So I think we're going to scale it up this time, and we're going 3 tin versus here. So let's see. It's going to be Togepi versus Clefairy versus Riolu. Fight! Kind of just always want to do that. Okay, Togepi first. Clearly a fierce combatant. Okay, 2 packs out. Here we go. Sticker and card, sure. But there we go. Those are our 2 packs. Get started with this one here. I always hate the way that packs are stored in tins. It always feels like it's not good for them, but what are you going to do? We are opening 6 total packs in this out of these 3 tins. This was just an excuse to open more Ascended Heroes, okay? I'm being super honest with you about that. But still, let's get a Hollow Energy. Come on. Yes, there we go. Is this it? This is it. This is the God Pack. God Pack time. Never mind. False alarm. Okay. Totodile. Charmander. Diglett. Tool Scrapper. Golduck. Gloom. Cramorant. Team Rocket's Mimikyu Reverse Energy. Reverse Pokeball Ends Vanillish. And Kilowattrel Hollow. Okay. Sure. All right. Not a great start, but sure. Let's see. I don't know. I've heard these hit rates on these tins are way better, but I don't know. So far, it ain't looking too much like it. Okay. No Hollow Energy to start here. That's fine. That is fine. Larry's Kamala, Dreepy, Chikorita, Helioptile, Team Rocket's Petrol Engine, Erica's Weeping Bell, Ends Vanillux, Skitty Reverse Energy, Rotom Reverse Dusk Ball, and the final card for this tin, Togedemaru EX. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Fact Warrior. I have something called Essential Tremors. So my hands are going to shake regardless. I'm not nervous opening trading card packs. But thank you. Thank you for pointing out my physical condition loudly. It's real cool of you to do that as your first thing you ever do in this chat. Are you nervous to open packs? Oh, dude, I'm just so scared of these packs. What if I get a paper cut? Welcome to the stream, I guess. This is an awkward way to enter a social situation. You ever go up to someone in a wheelchair like, hey, why aren't you walking? Can't you just like walk? You must be a blast at parties. Oh, okay. There you go. That's a timeout. Sorry, it was requested that you be timed out. I couldn't imagine why. And now we don't have to look at it over here anymore. Isn't that great? Okay. Well, not a bad effort from Togepi there. We did get the Togedemaru EX, so that's something. But let's see if Clefairy can do any better. These tins do make a lot of like mess. It's there we go. All right. Okay, let's see what Clefairy, obviously a dangerous competitor, absolute competition here, really looking for the win. Let's see what Clefairy brings to this. Not a hollow energy, that's for sure. Okay, Waitress, Score Bunny, Snom, Metatite, Light Ball, Salazzle, Delcatty, Salandit Reverse Energy, Mighty Yena Illustration Rare. That is sick. Look at this card, though. Hold up. Yo, that is a dope illustration rare. That is Clefairy. Just absolutely decimating Togepi there. Yikes. Oh, did we get a double? No, we got Hops Trevenant hollow there. But wow. Okay, we'll take it. That's our first big hit of this whole box of tins. That is going to look so sick in the Pokedex. We love it. Thank you, Clefairy. Okay, that is the last pack for Clefairy here. Let's check it out. Let's see what we get. All right, let's see. Snorunt. Hold on a second. Team Rocket's Meowth. Badoo. Counter Gain. Mighty Yena, but not the good one. Slurpuff, Team Rocket's Giovanni, Hitmontop Reverse Energy. That's actually kind of a dope art for a standard card. That's really sick. Pancham Reverse Love Ball. Hey, look, it's kind of like they're fighting each other. Hold up. Pretty cool. Appropriate for the theme of this video. Final card for Clefairy is Rayquaza Hollow, but still, so far, the one to beat. The one to beat is Clefairy with his super sick Mighty Yena illustration rare. Riolu, you're the fighter here. Let's see what you got. Okay, that's just okay. All right, last 2 packs here. And there is your card to beat. Let's see what you got. Okay, these are just such a mess. Okay. Out of the way, item trainer cards. Thank you. Okay. Yo, hold up. Hollow Energy. That's it. It's the God Pack. It's God Pack time. Oh, my God. Nope, it's not. Never mind. False alarm. Sorry. You know, you just never know. I get a little excited about the prospect of eventually getting a God Pack. I've never gotten one, but I've only been collecting Pokemon cards for, I don't know, 4 months now, so it's not that long. Can't really be too surprised. Okay, Badoo, Dratini, Meowth, Solrock, Charmeleon, Air Balloon, Dracloak, Reverse Energy, Vikavolt Illustration Rare. Riolu is bringing the heat. That is a sick card. Hold up, let's get close to it. Even though my hands are shaking, I am so sorry for my physical issues, my physical problems. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's still a dope card. Absolutely sick. Not a double. We've got Entei Hollow. But hey, I'll take it. That is it. That means that there is a tie right now with these 2 illustration rares. So let's see if Riolu can bring it home. No last pack mojo here. That would be unfair. It'd be unfair to Clefairy. All right? By the way, Onward, we're going to need, or whoever I have editing this at that point, because we're going to be probably expanding at that point. We should have the Pokemon there with like the little number next to them or whatever. That'd be pretty cool. Did I already move the energy? Yes. Okay, good. Better to check the card that I moved rather than this one, because this would have been potentially a hit, so we don't want to see that. Okay, backing this up now. Basic Energy, Waitress. That's Server, excuse me. Score Bunny. Snom, Metatite, Ends Vanillux, Drampa, Pangoro, Score Bunny Reverse Energy, Drampa Reverse Friend Ball, and the final card, and potentially the tiebreaker, is a Koraidon EX. Riolu takes it home. Your winner, Riolu. Nicely done, little guy. And thank you for the extra EX. I will take it. There we go. Not too bad for 3 tins, I'll say. I guess maybe I brought out their competitive nature, but we still have the next one is going to be a full-on free-for-all with 5 tins. See you then. Not bad. All right, let me get this cleaned up, because this next one's going to make a big old mess. Oh, I didn't show this at the end of it. There you go. Hold on, let me get that shot once again, and when we just put the voiceover over it. Three tins, 4 hits. Not bad. Oh, and I got 2 hollow energies out of that set of tins. Love to see it. I just want to use hollow energies for decks. It's not an unreasonable thing to want, okay? Fairly certain this next one, the resulting cards are not all going to fit in one tin. But for those, it has. Okay. All right, this is it. It's time to finish off the box of tin. Wait, should I finish this off now? I think I'll save these 5 tins for later. Let's end the video there. The recording anyway. We'll do that one Tuesday. We'll do another thing in a bit. Let me see if anyone's filled out the form. Sorry for the false start. That was super like. You're like, all right, let's do this. He's ready. He's going. No, he's not. Sorry. No, let's save that for. I don't want to go through all my English product in one stream. I've still got a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm still really excited about the Ninja Spinner stuff as well. So I don't know, maybe we can do a mega pack from that and keep that box to the side. I've also got still 2. I still have 2 Gem Pack Volume 4. There, that's safe right there. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll do the free for all on Tuesday. That Vikavolt was a really good card, though. That was a good pickup. And so was a Mighty Ina. I've always thought Vikavolt was a super cool Pokemon design. Like, come on. Insane. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these tins. I don't know. I mean, for those of you who have open tins, what do you do with your tins? Please tell me. I saw a 3D print someone made as inserts to hold dice, coins, and status counters. Nice. Barutu, what's up? Welcome. So there was something that I did like 3 or 4 weeks ago that is finally gonna be paying off tomorrow. But you'll see the results of it on Tuesday. Here is a little hint. It's a pretty big hint, actually. It's a pretty big hint. But y'all were there for it too. So. Dude, that was so crazy. Earlier, when it's like, who does that? Hint, hint, bunnies? No, not bunnies. No, I don't know. What do you mean? Huh? Anyway, no, it's just really interesting to encounter someone who just like points at someone who is doing something physically differently from them and be like, literally say lol. Like, and the name Fact Warrior is like, wow. It's like synonymous with cringe person. I mean, of course, if they had come in and said, hello, I wouldn't care what their username is. I'm basing all of this off their behavior straight up. First impressions are pretty important, people. Dad man. Huh? I mean, I am one of both of those things. So deep it looks fake. It's real. It is real. It's just a cover for the pod mic. Sold by Rode. Pretty nice. I like it. This mic is actually going to be, this just provides extra pop filtration because it's not bad here, but you can still get some plosives. There you go. What's up, Chris? How's it going? But this mic is, I was testing this microphone. It's going to be in the setup over here. I got the PSA Plus Rode arm in purple, in matching purple as well. It was just a whole kit. So just saw Project Hail Mary. I've been hearing good things. What'd you think? I haven't watched it yet. Have you considered maybe selling the tins if you don't want or need them? They don't sell for, like, you if you go to some card shops will have things like empty ETBs and tins and things like that, and they just have them like for $1 or 50 cents a piece. Like, it's just, they just sell them cheap, just cheap, you know, because people use them for things, yeah, like to hold their dice and things like that. But yeah, and I would use it for that if I didn't have, excuse me, Ninja Spinner boxes. If I didn't have this really nice box that came with that case for cards, that, I mean, it doesn't separate everything, but it's nice. One of the best movies I've seen in a very long time. That is some high praise, Chris. Well, Panther, I'm glad you made it. Thanks for coming through. So, Chris, you're saying I need to go watch it tomorrow. Is that what you're saying? I'll do it. Yes, if possible. Yeah, I'll make time for that. Ari and I haven't gone on a movie date in a little while, so that'll be fun for us. That'll be fun to do. John Paul, here's what I'm actually thinking would be kind of cool. These are pretty tidy little containers, and I have a lot of little knickknacks for like camera gear and all kinds of stuff like that. I'm wondering if I could come up with some kind of storage system for those tins, like a 3D printed kind of little shelf thing and then label. That'd be kind of neat. A good way to recycle these, I would say. It's just they're not that voluminous, right? It'd have to be really small stuff, but might be kind of cool. I don't know. I've seen a lot of 3D printed storage solutions like Gridfinity and things like that, and I just need to get back into 3D printing. I do. I need to organize my stuff. Yeah, Chris, that's if you're saying if you got words for Project Hail Mary like those, yeah, we'll have to check that out. It just seems to me like one of those movies that you kind of have to watch in the theater to get the full experience. But I value your input, so. I kind of want to do another Gem Pack Volume 4 box. This little guy. I want to get the Ponyta. That's you know, that's it. Just want to get the Ponyta. I mean, there's other good illustration rares and stuff in there, but some are just from other sets. I like the ones that are exclusive to the Chinese market, obviously. Well, let's do it. Human VT is no longer here. It's funny because they stayed through like a solid amount of that first video recording and then took off. I wish I had seen that they said they submitted it because I just missed it. Gem Pack 5 has Captain Pikachu from what I saw. Wasn't that part of Gem Pack 1 or 2? 1. It was part of Gem Pack 1, wasn't it? That was Gem Pack 1. That had the Captain Pikachu gem rare. Maybe they're bringing it back. I don't know. Let me look it up. Okay, let's see. PokePair is usually on top of this stuff. Wait, this is Gem Pack Volume 1. This is a lot like Gem Pack. Yo, that Vivillon is kind of crazy. There are some cool cards here, but like, I mean, I have this. I have this. That is Perrin's Arcanine. That goes with the Perrin card, which would be cool if they had that in here, but it doesn't look like they do. They might be guessing. I don't know. I feel like some of these are from Volume 1. The trainer ones. These are from Volume 1. The Tatsugiri is pretty great too. Here, I will show you. Check it out. Yep, there's one. There's the other. Dan. There's the Captain Pikachu. Yeah. Now, there's probably some like SIR level gem rares that that we haven't seen yet because the set hasn't come out yet. So we'll see. Okay. When will you cross the PC matchmaking and Pokemon pack stuff? Matchmaking custom PCs to Pokemon I get from packs. Like Squirtle gets a full custom water-cooled rig, but what parts? Lol. Okay, Chris, here's the funny thing. Last year, one of the best like collective pieces of content that I watched because I love Pokemon stuff was, and I talked about this quite a bit at that time, was the Point Crow and Peachow Nuzlocke Invitational. It was crazy. It was so elaborate, so well organized and well done. And they got huge streamers like Ludwig and Foosley and all these different streamers to do their first ever, or like they're not professional Nuzlockers. They don't do it all the time. The one who had done the most was Ludwig, right? And they had coaches and they did all this stuff, and it led to a VGC tournament, as in like the competitive style tournament, like VGC, Pokemon Worlds, all that, right? They had no sponsors and no prizes, just plaques to give out. So I do know someone who knows Point Crow, and I was thinking, like, should I put a message like, hey, y'all should have a PC for the grand prize, like a Pokemon themed PC for the grand prize. What do you mean, ew? For named, I didn't say who it was. I'm just saying I do know someone who knows Point. That's it. I don't know. Well, like I've met him, but like I don't know. We're not like you and me, like buddies, you know. EU is for big tourney with no prizes. Okay, I thought you were guilting me about saying that I know someone famous. Like, no, I mean, okay, shut up. No, you're right though. I agree. I was talking about me shutting up. Right. So, dude, it'd be so sick to get like a Pokemon themed PC as the prize. But because there's a problem though. There's technically two winners because it's the competitor and their coach. How do I approach that? And typically the competitor is already like a famous streamer. Like they've got money. So it's like, man, so how do I do it? What if it's for the coach? Because they're generally not as big a streamer usually. They're more of either a VGC competitor, or they're, some of them are streamers. Some of them do that. Yes. But what if it's the competitor can win it for the coach, or they each get half of a PC? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're about to say? I feel like that's what you're about to say. Just cut it perfectly in half. Fantex Lux case with two PCs in one case, and they get two. Okay. Yeah. There you go. There it is. It was a better twist on what I was saying, but yes. Okay. I mean, look, if it's something where I'm building a custom one, that's cooler, but I don't know that I could do two. If it's something where it's like, oh, and we got Skytech to sponsor the prize for this, bam, they'll do two PCs, like whatever. It's freaking Skytech. They sell hundreds of thousands of computers a year, like whatever. It all depends. But here's the thing. All of these people, whether it's the coach or the competitor, they stream. So I would want to like spec it out towards that, but also make it look super dope and be Pokemon themed. So many things that could be done with that. I'm just throwing that out there. It's unlikely to happen. But at this point they have to have sponsorship. Like these are huge content creators. And I am Me. So, but still, you know, I'm just connected to that industry in a different way. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It could be really fun. It could be really fun. Honestly, probably the wise thing to do would be to pass it off to like Liquid House or other PC modders that I know. That would be the wise thing to do. But I don't think wisdom is something I could legitimately be accused of. So, like, I'm passionate about it. Obviously, I'm making a whole channel about that topic. So, anyway, let's open some Chinese Pokemon cards because they're awesome. I have a short, funny story for you. Years ago, Cooler Master posted on Twitter they were doing a mystery box for $200. I bought one to do a video on. I opened it, and it was literal trash. Are you serious? It was like someone walked down the work area and said, put random stuff from your desk areas in this box and send it to me. Did you ever talk to them about that? That is just 200 of your dollars gone. Like, that's not even good content. Expired candy, flash drives with company info on it, dummy flash drives with no memory, random old PC parts. What a weird thing to do. How many years ago are we talking? Oh, real quick, guys, this thing is coming up on an ad. I'm going to go ahead and just manually run it to get some time with no pre-roll. We'll be back in 60 seconds and open this, so don't go anywhere if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed, we have Twitch Turbo, and don't worry about it. There we go. 2018. Oh, they sent another box with actual stuff. Okay, that's cool. That's good then. That is something. Oh, dude. While the ad's running, let me tell you about this. I am putting together, so I'm going to a card show on Saturday, and I want to IRL stream it. I actually got an IRL streaming backpack from Stints Built that they weren't using anymore on a good price and everything. But I don't want to just have a shoulder-mounted camera, right? So I want to have I want to have my Osmo Pocket 3 to where I can have it facing me hands-free or turn it around. It's a little gimbal camera, right? So I'm building something and I'm going to show you when it's done. But this, like you've seen these aluminum truss things like for mounting head action cams like really high up or doing whatever. I'm going to be doing something cool with this, I think. So I'll let you know how that turns out. But I basically have tested it already, and the field of view when it's facing me is perfect. It's like, it looks like there's just a camera floating ahead of me. It's so sick. Yeah. I'm also going to have like a regular action camera, just like recording regular first person footage. Because these things with like a 512 card in it can record like 13 hours or something. So yeah. At 4K. It's crazy. It's not going to be the highest quality. Obviously, there's some compression there, but yeah, these are insanely strong for how light they are. Just really, really, they don't have to hold that much weight, but yeah, I didn't even tighten it all the way. Yeah, I'll let you know how that turns out. If it turns out good, I'll probably take it to TwitchCon with me like that. Computex, all that stuff, you know. Yeah, I've seen too many of the same IRL streaming setups. And then I see someone like S-Van, whenever I run into him, every time we start, like every time he has somebody with, well, sometimes he's just doing it by himself, but like when he's going full on, like he has a person with a gimbal, with the backpack, with everything. And I'm like, I want to be able to solo it, you know? But I don't want it to look like that's what I'm doing. So I'll let you know how it turns out. It should turn out pretty cool. And the main goal is that it's really lightweight, right? Like it needs to be not too cumbersome. You can make it a prize package of a theme. Panther, what was that? Oh, we're back from the ad, so let's open this box, but 1 second. I think Panther was referring to your prize idea for that tournament. I mean, it could be 2 matching PCs because they're a team, you know? If it's a company doing it, then yeah. That could work out. Thank you for the posture check. I do need that. I just checked my posture and it is indeed bad. I should just put my old desk mat, like my old Braithorn desk mat down because it has a giant RGB like right here. So I wouldn't even need to have the coaster, but I like having the coaster. Okay. Let's see what gem rare we get out of this one. What did I get out of the other ones? I need to check this before I record. I'm sorry. Let me see. I still haven't loaded these into the Pokédex. That's my bad. Oh, there they go. Oh my God, why can't I hold all these hits? Oh, that's what I got. That's right. Excadrill and Chateau. Okay, do y'all say Chatot or Chateau? Because to me, it's a play on Chateau, right? Those just went sliding, man. That is funny. I have to load this many cards into the Pokédex, not even including the ones from that Ninja Spinner box. My goodness. Yeah, but it's spelled like C-H-A-T-O-T. I don't want anything to do with chat's toes. Maybe 2 laptops with design elements of Pokemon. John Paul, I mean, yeah, but that's not my thing though. You know what I mean? I'm not the laptop guy. And besides which, those aren't really great for streamers. The thing I was saying earlier was I would want to theme it. I would want to spec it out for streaming, right? Yeah, I say chatot. But I thought it was a play on chateau, like the French word for house, or no, that's maison. Chateau is castle, isn't it? Whatever. I'm only 50% Belgian, first generation American. I should really know more French, honestly. Maybe if my parents, who both spoke like around 10 languages each, should have taught me more than English. Maybe, huh? Maybe that would be great. Anyways. Legasp. Je ne sais pas. That just means I don't know. I do not know. Okay. And I'm recording. Yeah, knowing a second language is nice. Well, I do speak Spanish, but it's been a while since I've needed to speak it fluently, so it's really rusty now. Okay. I've got another box of Pokemon. Okay, I'm looking there with that camera. I've got another box of Pokemon's awesome Chinese set, Gem Pack Volume 4. And I really, really want that Chinese exclusive Ponyta. I really want to get that. It's the Year of the Horse. But let's see what we get. So far, out of the first 2 boxes I've opened, I got the Chateau or Chatot. Let me know in the comments how you pronounce that. And the Excadrill. And these are great cards, but they're not the Ponyta. So let's see what this one gives us. Each one of these is guaranteed to have a full art gem rare. It's just that only like, I don't know, 4 of them or so are Chinese exclusive, and the others are taken from other sets. Now, the way I do these, because it is 15 packs of just 4 cards per pack, really doesn't make sense to go pack by pack. So yes, we are doing the mega pack. So sit tight and watch this sped up footage of me getting ready for that. While we hang out, chat. Toe. Why did you have to say it like that, Chris? Why did you have to do that? What did I do with my scissors? Where did I put my scissors? I just saw them a bit ago. Ah, I put the gem pack box on top of it. Okay. Wonder if I could do 3 at a time without cutting any cards. Let's find out. That feels good. Feels like no cards are in peril there. That's just empty. Yeah. While we're waiting, Chris, what do you think of Elgato's new audio stuff? I'm in the Rode ecosystem. I have been for a while. And I like it, or I wouldn't have stayed in it. What do you think? Have you looked at it in depth at all? It looks like they went a pretty cool path. It's just, I like physical controls for audio interfaces, and their new like professional levels, like audio interface. It's just a box. It's got no faders. It's got no knobs. Well, it got knobs on it. It does have knobs, but it's got no faders. I like faders. Who doesn't like faders? That's probably the one thing I wanted the Go XLR for, was because like the faders could move on their own, which was really cool. Just completely unnecessary in that space. My favorite Star Wars character, Darth Vader. You can make a prize package of a theme PC and theme peripherals and backdrop. Stuff that a streamer could use. And the player and coach could select an item or two from selection of available things they wanted most. So it's okay. It's okay. So the reason I would think like the streaming setup stuff, it would be cool if it wasn't already like the event specifically features big content creators that already have really well established setups. So, but the problem is like some of them have, well, like their PCs could use some work from what I've heard. There are some pretty big content creators out there still dealing with 13th and 14th gen Intel issues. That's real. That's a real thing. Should I even look at the ones that aren't in the back? I don't know. Yes, I should. These cards are fun to, they're fun to pull. Every one of these is shiny in one way or another, and I love that about this set, about these sets. So I'm glad it leaves a hole in the market for AverMedia to release a V2 AX310 Nexus. Except AverMedia is dropping the ball by not even actually working on one right now. Seriously, what are they doing? I mean, I chatted with them at TwitchCon, and it seemed like they were excited to be competitive with Elgato, you know? What is going on? All right, time for talkies is over. I don't know. I told them I think they're dropping the ball with this opportunity. Let's hope they listen. And that is a lot of pack trash. It's one of the things I don't like about the fact that there's just 4 cards per pack. It seems pretty wasteful to me. But there it is. So this is going to be all of our potential hits. And there's the thing is you cannot ignore the quote unquote bulk from this because these cards are all gorgeous. So we're going to take a good look at them now as we go through them. I'm actually going to leave the hits separate right here so that we definitely know when we're getting to them. And let's see what we got. L10. We're going to go kind of quickly through this. But yeah, there is not a single card in this that does not have foil or holo on it. That Deerling is, I really like the artwork for that. It's really nice. There's a Deerling and Sawsbuck matching cards, matching style cards that are really nice full art cards. I always like to get matching sets like that for the Pokédex. It just really makes it look cool. Excadrill, Infernape, Wooper of the Paldean variety, Pinsir, which there's for every Pokemon out there, there's someone who loves that. That's their favorite Pokemon. Pinsir always gave me the heebie-jeebies. I don't feel like I need to explain this. Sorry to all the Pinsir fans out there. Mudbray. Okay, Charge-a-Bug is really cute. All right, Lickitung is definitely Lickitung. Cutiefly. Of course, you gotta love the Yukimori, Minccino, Frostlass, Torkoal. Okay, Fluttermane, Chateau. Okay, Fione. We're getting through there. Litten Card. They've been using this Eevee art, I think, for several of the gem pack sets. Can't believe I have a Probopass full art. It's so crazy. Okay, that's going to be it for these. Now, in the next one, we're going to see all Master Ball reverse. We're going to see some gem stamps, potentially some EXs, 1 or 2 EXs maybe. And then, of course, we're guaranteed a gem rare. So let's see which one we get. Let's hope for no dupes on this one. Well, there's a Ponyta Master Ball, so that's, yeah. Okay, let me get this, make sure I'm in full focus here. Okay. Master Ball Ponyta, Master Ball Deerling, I already have, I think. Master Ball Probopass. No, we got a dupe of the Excadrill. Oh boy, that is our gem rare for this pack. That's why I showed these earlier, because we do already have that one. Okay. Maybe I'll take that to the card show here. We got Gem Stamp Mudbray, though. Master Ball. Yo! We got double. We got double gem rares in this one. Let's go! I was just talking about this. This is part of that 2-part for Deerling and Sawsbuck. This is such a gorgeous card, man. Hell yeah. I've never gotten a double in a gem pack box ever. That is so dope. All right, that's sick. I'm happy. That's it. We're good. We are good. We got this gem stamp Grodel. Do you say Grodel or Grodel? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yes. Hold on. Have I gotten the gem stamp Yukimori? I think I have. But if I hadn't yet, this is great because this can go in my Yukimori collection. The other one goes into the Pokédex. What a box. What a box. This box is cracked, man. And Amorous, thank you, but no thank you. And that is it. Man, I was so resigned to my fate. But this box was like, nah, dude. Nah, you good. I don't have the Sawsbuck. No, I don't. Yes, it is a Chinese gem pack volume 4. Looking in here, I will double check for you. Sawsbuck. And for Sawsbuck, we have a reverse hollow Pokeball. And that is just the, a reverse hollow Pokeball. We were looking at the possible hits, yes. So there you have it. That was a cracked gem pack box. You're guaranteed 1, and we got 2. That's crazy. I've got 1 of these left. Get subscribed and hit follow. If you want to see, heck, maybe in the next one, we get 3. All right, see you then. All right, see you then. Oh man, that's crazy. Like I don't think y'all know the odds on that. Like the whole thing about this is that for the Chinese packs, Chinese boxes, they really don't allow gambling there. Like you have to get that's why you're guaranteed a hit in there. That's just how that goes. Guaranteed, basically an SIR kind of thing. But the odds of getting 2 is not good. It's not good. So yeah, we did it though. They have to tell people the odds of getting every card. Yeah, I'll show you. It's right here. So we had a 1.81% chance of that happening. I guess 1 in 100 isn't that bad, but yeah. Because just to be clear, I think the chance of getting a God pack in Ascended Heroes is 1 in 2,000. So, yeah. That was crazy, man. I was so resigned to my fate. But if you could change your fate, would you? Yes, you would. I hope. I'm so sorry. I hope there was no one from the UK to hear that. Because that was not very good. Oh, yeah. Music. Hi. That was awesome. Pincer, the ugly duckling of the bug catching contest. Nah, see, but ugly duckling evolved into a beautiful swan. Pincer doesn't evolve. I cannot get over how gorgeous this card is with all the seasons. Like, what a beautiful freaking card. It is ridiculously cool. I wanted to just show it one more time before putting it in the top loader here. I don't think that is a Chinese exclusive, though. I can double check that. Wait, that's not the card I meant to put in here. And Amorous, stop it! Oh, by the way, do y'all want to see something cursed? I'm not going to show you, but go look up the in Pal World. Look up Pokemon number 69. What the hell, Pal World? Y'all are crazy. That's not new or anything. That game's been around for a while, but like I was watching, because I played some Pal World, but I didn't get that far. I was watching Purple Cliff say like I spent 100 days in Pal World, and when they got to that, I was like, okay. I don't like that. I mean, like, look, Shanala, I'm not trying to yuck your yum or anything, okay? Like, you live your life, but it ain't that was. I was like, the Pokemon Company will imply, or let's say that the Pal World devs will outright say what Pokemon Company is implying. Oh, maybe we're just, yeah, we were. Okay. Boba Fett was a favorite character of mine. Boba Fett, I feel like there should be a trope called, like, they should study the Boba Fett effect. Boba Fett effect. Like, design a cool looking character and give them almost nothing to do. People will obsess over them forever, for decades. Absolutely crazy. I'm saying that as a fellow fan of Boba Fett, all right? Now, when I talk about these cards, like the rest of the cards, right? Some of these are like, there was one of these, I think, one of these gem stamp ones that was like legit worth 15 bucks or something. Just a $15 card. Just like not even a full art. Yeah, Pikmin is just like asking for legal action, man. They're not even trying. Now, they basically paid attention though when the Pokemon Company sued Pal World. It was over catching creatures in a ball. So Pal World was like, all right, we'll change that. So for Pikmin, it's cards. Boba Fett was all hyped, defeated by Mr. Magoo, Han Solo. Boruto, canonically, not so. Wait, unless it was later? No. When are you talking about in the original trilogy? Right, when he gets eaten in the Sarlacc, goes into the Sarlacc pit, because canonically he got out of there. Okay, no, yeah, he got out of there. It is canon. It did. It wasn't easy. Wasn't easy for him, but he did. He survived, but he still lost the fight. Ah, you said defeated, not killed. Good point. I concede, sir. Thank you. I concede. I mean, oh, I miss Willy Wonka during the tournament because I misquoted Willy Wonka. You know, you get nothing. I said, good day, sir. I did that incorrectly. You lose. Good day, sir. You know, something. I forget exactly how it is. You know how long it's been since I watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? A long time is the answer. No soup for you. That's another good one. Oh boy, what time is it? Oh, that exactly 12 a.m. How about that? Let's see who's up and who might be your new favorite. Let's find a friend. Let's find someone that we have rated before and do that again. Okay, so we rated Has recently, Silver not too long ago. Yeah, we'll rate Silver. Oh, there we go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me to start off your week. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday. We got lots more stuff to rip, and I'll have more updates as to the IRL stream for the Saturday card show. Really, really excited about that. But I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Please drop some fun emotes for our friend Silver Lugia. Here's the free ones you can use if you're just following, and here's the ones you can use if you're subscribed. Just drop a few of those. It makes it a lot more fun. Anyways, I'll catch y'all on Tuesday. Till then, take care.
Let's go, nerds!